I'm Dick Strawbridge, and along with my wife, Angel, and our 2 children, we've lived in this magnificent chateau in France for the last 4 years.
Open your eyes!
It's not just our home,
Ta-da!
but a business.
There we go. Thank you very much.
And it turns out we're not the only ones who want a chateau to call home.
Oh, gosh. Oh, heaven.
Now Angel and I are back, guiding more daring Brits on their journey.
This is where it gets interesting, isn't it?
A bit of copper bling.
I can't believe it.
We'll work with some familiar faces.
Cheers, baby.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
And meet a new wave of chateau-loving Brits.
This is great. This is where the creativeness is.
Look at that movement. Oh, man, I love it.
As they battle to renovate their homes and make them work as businesses.
Oh, there it goes.
There'll be triumphs
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
and setbacks,
Seriously, I was really close to a breakdown.
Whoa.
but however hard the going gets, for these plucky Brits, their homes really are their castles. Today,
The whole wall is soaking.
2 brand new chateau owners discover their dreams could be crumbling.
I think the water is coming through the wall.
So I sail in to help keep them afloat.
If you look at that, that's going to be your problem throughout.
We welcome back a couple who are branching out into musical events,
There are lots of things happening, that's the trouble. Too much competition here.
but agreeing on stage directions proves trickier.
It's not going to work.
And then we've got extra space for people sitting on walls.
It's not going to work.
Plus, we catch up with another couple who have diverging ideas.
I've got a vision. Tim's got a vision. They're not actually the same visions yet.
And a tough job to impress new clients.
I know it looks like a rat-infested shed, and it is, but...
More of us Brits are taking on the challenge of owning a French chateau.
Got the rope, team?
Yeah.
Like Angel and I, they're doing up buildings and setting up in business.
This is why we work as a team. Angela makes it happen, and I just have to say yes, darling.
Just over 100 miles south of our chateau, also in the Pays de la Loire, is the fairy tale Chateau de Bordeaux. Dating back to 1464, it was rebuilt in mock Renaissance style in the 19th century. Sitting in a 40-acre estate, it has around 50 rooms and its own moat. Anaesthetist Erin and her French-born fiancé, engineer Jean-Baptiste, known as JB, moved in just a few days ago.
It was a total coup de foudre, as the French say. It's like love at first sight for me. We'd looked at, I don't know how many, 10, 11 plus.
The criteria we had, first off, was fairy tale, chateau. You know, it had to have this wow look, this Disney sort of look of a chateau. And that is the only one we've seen that was like
that
this.
feeling.
The chateau may look romantic, but it needs work. Once a nursing home and refugee accommodation, in parts, there's half a century's worth of neglect. Erin and JB have a big job on their hands to turn it into a successful B&B and events venue.
We're very privileged to be in a position where hopefully we'll be able to do it up and restore it to its former glory and share it with people. I think that's really...
One day.
One day.
They bought the chateau for around £600,000 and paid extra for the 4 holiday cottages, or gîtes, that they can rent out.
The ability for us to actually restore the chateau relies on having a functioning business. We do need an income for that. And so having these holiday lets is the perfect sort of answer to that.
But as we know, owning a chateau isn't always glamorous. And just days after getting the keys to the holiday gîtes, there's a problem in one.
I've never had to deal with a blocked toilet before, but this is part of the fun and the glamour of the experience. It's a bit of a baptism of fire for us, because we've only had the keys for 2 days. And we don't even have the right equipment at the moment. Do you want me to have a look in the shed to see if there's anything else that's been left by the previous owners? I don't know if anything of that is going to be useful at all, but you never know, we'll see. Welcome to the chaos. So you never know, we might find something that could be used. What we really need is vet gloves. That would be good. So we can actually just put our hands in and just push it through. So I'm equipped, I think.
Voila, that's it.
Oh, you've done it! Oh, you star.
Desktop, so we're going to put some of the drain and block in it. Let it
Yep.
sit for some time. We need to buy a new plunger. This is absolutely useless.
Well done. Well, that's good.
Can finish breakfast?
I'm surprised they've still got an appetite after that. But they have a much bigger water problem to deal with. They found signs of rising damp and something more worrying in the chateau's 15th century cellar.
So this is where we can hear the water trickling through.
This is the old foundation wall, it's soaking wet.
Yeah, the whole wall is soaking.
I think the water is coming through the wall. So and you can see like the mortar, you can just push.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
So if that's what holding the chateau together, it's a bit worrying.
Yes, this is like as soft as clay. This water problem may have been there for 500 years. So whether it's something we can fix or whether it's just something we can sort of manage, we'll have to find out. We'll need some expert advice for that.
Our chateau's cellar is built above water level, but a chateau surrounded by a moat can create problems. So I'm on my way to take a look.
You see, that's gorgeous. Draw a picture of a chateau, and if you don't draw something like that, you've got it wrong. Yeah, it's very special indeed.
Hello, welcome.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Darling, the place is stunning.
Oh, I'm
The
pleased you
place
like
is
it.
stunning.
Oh, I'm pleased you like it. It was love at first sight for us when we saw it. So.
Yeah, but that's the outside. What's it like? What's the condition of the place like?
Well, that's another story.
Come on, show me,
Please
show me.
come in.
No, please, lead
Oh,
on.
well,
I'm
thank
going. Thank you.
Here we go.
This is perfect. What are you talking about? It looks great.
Yeah, in appearance it looked good. We've got a bit of a rising damp problem. So it shows off everywhere on the staircase, the wood. It's just...
It's actually disintegrating.
So
the wood anyway.
before we start doing any renovation work, we need to solve that problem, I think.
Do you know where the source of it is? Obviously got a moat. That's...
Yeah, it's probably that.
Hold on. You don't have a cellar below ground level, do you?
No, we do. Well, it's dug. Yeah, it's underneath. Yeah.
So it's below the water level?
Yeah, not ideal.
Not ideal.
No.
Do you think? Do you think? The problem is really noticeable in the yellow salon, which they want to use as their showcase function room. So to get the full picture, we're going to check the walls of the island from on the moat. I had my first little boat when I was 9. You put me in a happy place here. Thank you. Which way are we going?
This way.
There's nothing quite like messing around on the water. Over 300 miles south is the 11th century Chateau de Bramtort in the Occitanie region. Once the ancestral home of artist Toulouse-Lautrec, it's now home to Paul and Alison, who bought it in 2006 for £600,000.
There was water pouring through all of the ceilings, the beams had collapsed, floors had broken away, and it was probably what would look like a living hell. A friend of ours said to us, it's not really a renovation project, it's actually a ruin you're looking at here.
Undaunted, Paul and Alison set about transforming it into a B&B and wedding venue.
Over the last 11, 12 years, somehow we've evolved bit by bit to turning it into a stunning home. Now we find ourselves in a chateau that's virtually complete, and it's been renovated to the best standard we could do together.
When we first met them last year, they were finishing a new outdoor kitchen and terrace by the pool for wedding parties.
Opening the kitchen officially.
This year, they're focusing on new ideas to increase their income out of season.
Weddings are really popular in the summer. People don't get married so much in the fall or the spring or over Christmas, so looking at other ideas that will keep us busy, if you like, throughout the year.
One idea they have is musical evenings, so they're staging a trial that will be free to guests. To cover the costs, Alison and Paul want to sell cocktails. That means a trip down to the town hall for an alcohol licence.
Il faut pas que ça fasse plus de 18 degrés. Les cocktails, il faut qu'ils soient légers.
Oui, OK, 18 degrés.
Moins de 18 degrés.
Oui, oui. Beaucoup de l'eau, c'est important. Oui. This is great news for the concept. The only problem we've got is that they say the alcohol has to be less than 18%. We don't know how to make cocktails less than 18%. So we'll have to think about that one. Champers, truffles, come on.
Licence sorted, the next challenge is to drum up an audience. And with the help of friend Grant, Alison is getting the word out.
To make a cocktail concert successful, we probably need at least 60 people to come. And in the pre-season, there's not that many people around. See, they've got lots of posters in their window, lots of things happening, that's the trouble. Too much competition here. Regardez le magasin et je peux expliquer en anglais qu'est-ce que c'est ça. OK? Merci.
All Alison and Paul need now are music fans who like a cocktail or two. The 19th century Chateau de Lys is home to Essex-born Tim, his wife Marguerite, and their son Joe. Situated in France, just an hour's drive from Calais, it has 55 rooms and 2 holiday cottages in the 14-acre grounds. The couple fell for the chateau 5 years ago.
I thought it was the nicest place I'd ever seen. It was unconditional. I just fell in love with it.
We decided on the spot to buy it, and I think we signed 2 days later. So you need 5 English breakfasts.
Yeah.
We first met them when they were running it as an events venue and B&B business.
Look at that. Breakfast is done. Yes.
Despite all their efforts, funding a chateau is hard work.
Of course, it costs a lot of money to live in a place like this.
I see this place as being a bit like a cross between sort of the Addams Family and 40 Towers, you know. And financially, we are not doing great, but we're not doing badly.
So when they visited us at our chateau,
wow, I can't get over this place.
We suggested that they offer weekend wedding packages.
It would take a little while to make, say, between 5-10 grand worth of just clear profit from the B&Bs as for one wedding.
I think one of the things we got from Dick and Angel when we saw them was that they said, you know, you've got to pick what you think you want to do and focus on it. And they're absolutely right about that. Bye, guys.
Drive carefully.
Bye-bye. You should opt for the thing that delivers the most, and that's going to be weddings.
Tim and Marguerite have weddings in the diary for the summer. But now they need to persuade people to extend their bookings to include more than just a one-day event.
There are loads of chateaux doing weddings, so you need to have something which is different. And the thing we're going to have different is that we're going to have this whole sort of vintage bohemian thing.
They want to offer a pre-wedding party night and have the perfect spot in mind.
It's an old shed, but it's in this lovely little field.
Yeah, it's a romantic place, isn't it?
It is romantic,
lovely, yeah.
and it is really like if you imagine having a wedding in the countryside, that's the place.
Yeah.
The package will include a gin bar, photo booth, fire pit and magical lighting. They're hoping to sell their boho concept to couple Antoine and Charissa, who have booked their wedding reception at the chateau this summer.
Hey, guys, you made it. Hello, hi.
Finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Welcome. Yeah. Carissa and Antoine have agreed to have their wedding here in 4 months' time. And at the moment, they're coming in just for one day and they're going to do their own thing a bit. But we're trying to persuade them to take our special Chateau de Lys vintage wedding option.
We just hope that they're going to be the couple that loves that and that they want to try it out. So it will be a tryout for us and hopefully a great day for them.
Yeah.
This is the first time bride Charissa has visited her wedding venue.
I have to say I was a little bit nervous that he already picked the venue, but I am not disappointed at all.
We want to suggest having the Friday evening here as well. And because we want to develop an outdoor boho wedding party area.
It's just got to get built. That's the only sort of slight drawback at the moment. So you've got to have a lot of imagination.
At Chateau de Borno, I'm helping new owners Erin and JB
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
find a solution to their rising damp.
Thank you. Which way are we going?
This way.
Yeah, okay.
And as the moat may well be the source of the problem, I'm taking a closer look.
Right. To stop water getting into that island, the whole of this has to be completely tanked and sealed. Yeah?
Concrete.
Yeah. It'll have to be sealed off. You know, even here, yeah, you can tank this all off, but the whole water table, if you dig a hole anywhere, you're going to find water.
Yeah.
If you were to just pick a point in here and dig a hole down, there's going to be water there because this is the level of your water. I got to tell you. Right, fixing the basic source of water coming onto your island. How big's your pot of gold?
Not big enough, I'm afraid.
Sealing the whole moat is a massive job and just not feasible, as well as being very, very expensive.
It can't be a priority at the moment. You have to actually find a way of alleviating it. If you look at that, every single bit we've come along here, JB, it's just water all the way around, which means that that's going to be your problem throughout. Yeah.
But that's the beauty of having you here, is you giving us this advice so we know where to focus our efforts.
Let's go inside and have a look inside. But before we do that, you don't get me out in here without having a look around your moat. Because the wall's quite good, but I'm afraid I need to go once around.
Yeah, row on.
Come on, where's the paddle power? We're going round, Erin. Look at this.
I'll see you on the other side.
I'm loving the little tower.
Probably original.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, that's your overflow from your guttering. Okay?
Yeah.
And if you get half an inch of rain on a big roof like that, we're talking hundreds of litres. Like, the easiest way for it to go is when it rains, you want to come and make sure every one of these is squirting waters. And if one isn't, then you need to get a ramrod up it and find out how far it is if we have a problem. So that's a very simple and quite important check because we can be worrying about it coming all the way through here. But if it's actually coming off your roof and going straight into your cellar, that's a point that needs to be sorted out. Right, I think it's worthwhile going to have a look at the cellar, but let's look at all the drains as well.
Okay, yeah.
Cellars and drains. We know how to have a good time.
Obviously, because two men a boat is just fun. Playing on the moat is all well and good, but for the whole story, we need to investigate inside. At Chateau de Bramtort, Alison and Paul have a cocktail concert planned for the locals in just over 4 weeks' time. So they want to make sure the chateau looks its best.
One of the things we're having to do is do some of the outside work at the moment. We've hired a cherry picker at some great expense for the weekend.
With Paul away, Alison takes charge of the ever-expanding to-do list, where one of the jobs involves the shutters.
We've organised to have some shutters put on the windows where the shutters had actually deteriorated and disappeared over time.
A part of the chateau that needs a shutter is at the tallest point of the building, the pigeonnier.
It's exciting until my legs are wobbling.
These medieval dovecotes were used to breed pigeons for the table of the lord of the manor. Young pigeons were once seen as a bit of a delicacy. Birds still nest here, so Alison wants to make sure she doesn't trap any inside before fitting the shutters.
The bird is sitting on the nest, protecting the nest. Look, poor little thing's absolutely traumatised. OK, let's see if the pigeon gets out now. Come on, pigeon. Oh, there it goes. That nest looks like it's getting near to hatching. So what we've done is perch the little nest with the 2 eggs on the window ledge, and we're going to try and put rocks around it so it doesn't get blown away.
With the pigeon evicted, the new shutter can be installed. At Chateau de Borno, I'm helping new owners Erin and JB find the source of their damp problem.
Even here, yeah, you can tank this all off.
But tanking the moat just isn't feasible. So we're heading into the cellar to see if there's any way of keeping the damp under control.
The medieval cellar.
Careful.
You know what I'd love to know is where the water level is here.
That'd be frightening, I think. So this is where the water comes in, the wettest spot.
It looks like previous owners have already tried to sort out the problem.
Right, looking at this, all they've done is build this little canal to try and keep the water flowing through. If you clear that out, anything from this wall they expect to come through and go down this direction.
Yeah.
So what they're not trying to stop the moat getting in. They've given up and sort of said, but the water will go this way.
Okay. So we are managing.
Managing rather than solving.
Okay, so here they're saying this side of the house, when it runs into here, it's going to go down this little canal. Follow me through to where? Oh, it just
Turns
goes
the corner.
comes around the corner.
Yeah.
It comes around to here.
And then you end up there.
Right, this is a hole.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
Oh, that's a very good question. There must be a channel underneath here. The water goes down. You don't put water in a hole without it going somewhere, do
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. There should be a passage.
you? Right. We'll come back to that.
Right.
Come back to that. Okay, so it comes down this way.
Yeah, all the way through here.
Now, must go from that hole down to here. We're still going downhill.
Yes.
Where do we go to next?
On the side of the wall, the main cellar, the future wine cellar.
The future wine cellar.
Dream on.
No, you have to have a wine cellar. It's the law. Because the other side of that wall, look, there's obviously a sump there, but it must keep coming down in some direction because it doesn't
Yeah,
stop.
so it's all end up over there, where the sand pump is at the moment.
Yeah.
The sand pump room, I should call it.
Careful.
so...
Wires
Okay.
and things.
What I'd like to do is, you've got a sump pump here. That means this area here is the bit where it's going to you're going to get rid of it. Yeah. That's a good starting point for you to minimise the damage you're going to have because it's dry. Right, let's have a look and see about making sure the water effectively gets to here. That's a good starting point, isn't it?
Right, okay.
So go back that way.
Damage control.
Yeah, I want to see the very first hole and pour some water in it and see what happens to it.
Good idea.
We need to find out if there's a clear channel for water to flow towards the pump room.
We've got a little sump there, so it comes underneath there.
But first we have to clean out the sumps along the way. They could be blocked with sediment.
Lovely job. Well, there's some water flowing.
JB tackles one side and I do the other.
There's something quite sort of interesting about putting your hand in an unknown hole. Right, let me see. But it's all part of the game, isn't it?
With the sumps cleared, we can check whether or not the drain between them is clear. As long as it isn't blocked, the water should flow downhill between the 2 points. Fingers crossed.
We've got a full bucket of water to pour in, Erin, yeah?
Yep.
And we have to see if we get any movement on the water here.
Okay.
Right?
Right, so you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, here we go. Right, that's the full bucket.
There's not a single flutter on the top of that water here. So it's going somewhere else, not reaching here. That's actually, in other words, that's seeping into the ground.
Well, that's a disappointment, because if the water was free flowing along the drain, it could be pumped out of the cellar back into the moat. But I have a plan B up my sleeve. At Chateau de Lys, Tim and Marguerite have decided to maximise their income from weddings by tempting couples to extend their booking beyond the big day. They're offering an outdoor pre-wedding party and have a unique selling point.
The thing we're going to have different is that we're going to have this whole sort of vintage bohemian thing.
Now they have the opportunity to sell their new weekend deal, as Antoine and Charissa have come to confirm arrangements for their wedding day.
Hello, hi.
Finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
It's Charissa's first visit, so before Tim and Marguerite show them the Friday night boho party in the shed option, they want to impress the bride with their chateau.
So this is our party area. So this is the hall where you will have the Saturday evening wedding.
Actually, it's a lot bigger than I imagined, which is a good thing because we've got a pretty sizable crowd. So I was a little bit worried when he sent me the pictures. I was like, I don't know if we're all gonna fit here, but I'm sure it will be amazing.
So far, so good. Now for the tricky bit.
So it's this way, guys.
Introducing the proposed venue for the pre-wedding celebration with boho gin bar and photo booth.
I am a bit nervous about showing them around because we're totally used to the place and we've got this big vision of how it's going to work out. But of course, if you see it for the first time, you might think, oh, it's just an old shed.
We're kind of anxious as to whether we can persuade them or not. We'll do our best. So, guys, this is it, okay? I know it looks like a rat-infested shed, and it is, but it's this is going to be, in 4 months' time, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be painted, repaired, tarted up, gin bar, seating area, lots of tables, lights in the trees. Don't look so worried. It's good.
The way we see it is this is the area for a really relaxed bohemian wedding party.
Okay.
So the Friday evening, everyone here around the campfire. We have the old pigsty where we want to make a photo booth to give everyone a photo opportunity.
So from pigsty to photo booth.
Exactly.
Very good.
You
That's
see
it.
it. Yeah, I'm glad you see that.
You see it, yeah.
I cannot imagine having to refurbish, redesign, and basically reconstruct this whole place. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work, which in 4 months...
I think we have to discuss between each other.
But take your time, no pressure. And do you want to head back to the house?
Yeah, let's head back.
If they can persuade this couple, then they might just have a great new opportunity to bolster their income.
It's very important that we get a positive reaction today from Antoine and Carissa because this is really what we want to do. We want to try and sell people a 2 or 3 day wedding, not just a one-night stay. If they don't see it, then maybe other people won't see it.
Ooh. Well, taking photos in a pigsty, that was the one when they said that the photo booth will be converted from a pigsty. Yeah, that's one for the imagination.
So, guys, really, really lovely meeting you. So what do you think? Have you got any thoughts on it?
Well, yeah, we see there's a lot of work to do over the next 4 months, and especially that it's just the two of you taking on that whole project. But you have such a lovely chateau and you've done such a great job here. I was really impressed. So if this is going to be any reflection of that, then we're up for it. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Great. Oh, thank you. That's great news. Really, really, really good.
Thank you.
We won't let you down. I promise you.
It'll be done.
It will be finished in 4 months' time. It will be really, really good.
Result! They've secured the extra day's booking for the gin bar and outdoor party. And their first chance to maximise their income by having a wedding weekend.
They obviously are very passionate about what they do and what they've done in the past, so let's hope that they bring the same energy and determination as they brought to their chateau to their shed.
Have a good journey back. And good luck with all the preparations.
Good luck with all your preparations.
Thank you very much. Okay, goodbye, guys. Bye.
I'll tell you what, there's quite a lot of work to do here, and the big question is whether we can get it done in time in the 4 months we've got. And of course we will, won't we?
Yeah, we'll just work hard.
Yeah, we'll just work harder.
When you have a vision of how you want it to be,
Yeah.
then that's the first step, isn't it? I've got a vision, Tim's got a vision. They're not actually the same visions yet. But within 4 months, they will be the same.
That's right, yes. Yes, there can only be one, can't there?
Mine, my vision.
Now the real work starts, transforming a promise into a magical boho reality. At Chateau de Bramtort, Paul and Alison's maintenance projects are continuing. More shutters are being fixed and repairs to the roof undertaken. And with the cocktail concert only 4 weeks away, the pressure is on to get all completed in time. Friends and volunteers have come to help them make the most of the expensive cherry picker, even cleaning the roof of the marquee.
It is relentless work. It's our home, but it's also our livelihood and it's our life. Oh, it's too heavy.
With the chateau still not self-supporting, to fund renovations and keep the place ticking over, both Paul and Alison still work at their day jobs, as IT specialist and HR consultant. Something they'd like to stop.
Doesn't look quite right.
We both want to give up our jobs, run the chateau full-time is the end goal. So this summer's really important as a stepping stone to that.
Today's the day of the concert, and the final preparations are underway. Paul has come home to discover that Alison wants to move the musician's stage from the front of the chateau to the poolside.
She's going to sing over there on the stairs. We're just
far away, you won't hear her. She hasn't got a good sound system. You won't hear it. It's miles away.
You have to put it on full volume. We've had concert here before with flutes,
it's not going to work.
and it was fine. And
it's not going to work.
And then we've got extra space for people sitting on walls if
It's
necessary.
not going to work. It's not going to work.
I know you say it's not going to work, but I want you to trust me on this one because we have had a concert without you here before, and then we've got fridges there, bar area there. I really would like to do it here, darling, if that's okay, because that was the whole plan all along.
They do say you need to pick your battles, and Paul finally sees the wisdom of having the concert near the bar. But there's another issue that's come up.
The French World Cup game is on at the same time as this cocktail concert, so I'm worried about that. And also because I've been working full on for the last few weeks, I haven't done the amount of advertising and marketing that I would normally have done. I mean, I've had one phone call this morning about, is it still on? So something is obviously amiss there. So they can go in the pool house to keep them clean because they've just been washed, if that's okay. Do you think cocktails okay? €5, chai?
For what's in them, yeah. Yeah.
Champagne?
I'm going to make them up now, so it just makes it a bit easier. Less stress, just have to have the champagne. So, right, so we're going to do 3 of those.
So, with the music system in place, cocktails on ice,
Love it.
and the band setting up, the Chateau de Bramtort cocktail concert is declared open. Now they just have to see if anyone turns up.
The big concern is just what the attendance will get. I think we can guarantee like 20 people, but we're hoping to get 60 to 80 total. That would make it worthwhile. I think if we get the 60, that would be our benchmark, so let's see how it goes.
Hello! Oh, it's you guys. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You're fine, are you?
Anna-Rita, how are you doing?
But soon it's clear their worries are unfounded. As the venue fills with music, the number of cocktail lovers quickly passes the 20 mark, with more gathering.
Peut-être le coin ici, le cocktail, et aussi le bière et du vin aussi. Très bien.
They think they've even found a way to make their cocktails weaker. In case the mayor turns up to check, they're sticking to their licensing conditions.
So we're just going to be careful to make sure that there's plenty of ice cubes in there. And we've also got a load of bottles of water, chilled, ready to go, that we'll put on the table. Bonsoir tout le monde. Merci pour venir ici ce soir et un grand bienvenue pour Chateau de Bramtort. Merci tout le monde et pour Brooke.
And it looks like they may not be out of pocket.
Financially, we've covered the costs and had a lovely evening, of which has, not cost us a fortune, and everyone's enjoyed themselves, so it's really good.
So it was very, very poetic, very nice, very good. So it was a good time.
It's absolutely brilliant, yeah.
Lovely.
Couldn't be any better.
It seems they've had a winner of a trial run tonight, which suggests that they may have an out-of-season money spinner on their hands.
Well, I'm really pleased. We got our 60 people, so that's really great. The music was fantastic. I think everyone really enjoyed it. The cocktails went down a treat. Generally, yeah, fantastic.
I'm very pleased with it. So
yes, I think we should toast the success.
I think we should.
Cheers.
I think they both deserve that cocktail, because the Chateau business is all about pushing the boundaries and taking a risk. And in Alison and Paul's case, it's paid off. At At Chateau de Bono, I'm on a mission to help Aaron and JB find a way of dealing with their rising damp.
But this is where the water comes in.
It seems we're not the first,
Ah, look, there's obviously a sump there.
as previous owners have installed a system to drain off the water.
Ah, but I have got a hole.
We found the channel and cleared some of the sumps, but we've hit a problem.
There's a pipe that runs towards the lower sump here.
One of the pipes is blocked.
We could possibly ram it.
Right.
Okay, because I can feel a pipe hole going towards you.
Yeah.
So if you get out of the way, and it's in line with Aaron, dum, 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 and then if we can put a rod through there, we might just be able to get down to the end.
Amazing.
Yeah. That means you can get everything cleared down to that point. It's not going to stop it coming through the walls.
But at least the outflow is sorted.
And luckily I've brought along with me the very thing we need, rodding canes.
Brilliant. I just brought those with me because I thought we'd have something to prod.
Yeah.
Okay. What I suggest is that one first.
Okay.
Yeah. Stick it in the hole and then screw one onto it. And let's just see one at a time, see how far we can go.
Okay.
Great.
Right. So you can see we get the end in. And you get in the hole. You push it through.
I think that's it.
Ah, well, I never. What I'm going to do, you're going to keep feeding into it. If it sticks, twist it and pull it, twist it and pull
Okay.
it. Because that'll actually probably catch anything, if there's anything horrible in there, yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to go and see what we're doing this side, okay?
I go through to the other side to see if anything is happening.
Stop! I put my hand in to see if your rod is here.
Yeah, I can fit.
Yeah, stop. You're actually in the second hole now.
Ah.
Twist it and pull back about 6 inches. Who's got the longest arms?
Ah, come on.
Right, Erin, you're in charge of the rods, darling.
Right, okay.
Come in here. Put your hand in the hole. You can feel the rod there. Feel the rod?
Yeah, got it. Ah,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
Just pull it towards you about sort of 6-8 inches, Erin.
Okay.
Have you got the end of the rod now?
Yeah, I got the grip. Yeah.
You feel the hole?
I can.
I think that's the thing, owning a chateau is not that glamorous at all. But actually, this is the kind of stuff that's fun.
A lady after my own heart. Even with his long arms, JB can't get the rod down the pipe either. I think it might take water jetting to shift the blockage. But there's something else we should check.
What I'd love to do is empty the sump and just see what else we can see from this side.
Okay.
So it's over to Erin in her wellies to try and start the pump.
All right, it's wading in. Hopefully it's synced up to my middle in here.
We want the whole pump vertical. No, the pump. Yeah, like that. Because it's the bottom of the pump where it gets sucked in, isn't it?
Yeah.
JB, go and turn it on and we'll hear the hum starting, correct?
Okay.
There you go, we're pumping.
Lovely.
As the water level goes down, we have a find.
Oh! What's that?
What is that?
It's not a coin.
Oh, no, the excitement.
I thought we had treasure.
It's a lid of some
Give it a little rinse, give it a little rinse. Everyone with a chateau's got the possibility of finding treasure, all right? And that's plastic, that doesn't count. If you can take the surface water, bring it to here and pump it out, you're in the situation where it's going to be less humid down here. But unfortunately, it's a fairly big job.
Yeah.
But having said that, what do you expect when you've actually got half of your chateau below the water?
Well, exactly.
We've got as far as we can today, but I do have some constructive advice for Erin and JB.
You're not going to fight your moat coming into your cellar.
No.
We're going to have to find a way of minimising the effect of it. And when we minimise the effect of it, then you can start dealing with it coming through your walls. And coming through your walls isn't helped by the fact that people have put cement on it, non-porous, non-breathing, which means the only way for the moisture to go is up. You could tackle that with a ventilation system. We put in a moisture extraction system. They're all over the place, cheap as chips, actually, yeah.
So I couldn't solve the problem today, but hopefully I'm leaving them with some potential solutions to their damp problem.
Sweetheart, thank you very much for looking after me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your help again.
Listen, have fun. Call me back when the cellar's full of wine, all right?
Oh, yeah, we will do.
Take care.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
It's been brilliant to visit another moated chateau like ours and share our experiences. At Chateau des Lys, Tim and Marguerite have successfully convinced new clients to extend their wedding into a 2-day event that includes a boho chic party in what is currently a rundown shed.
In 4 months' time, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be painted, repaired, tarted up.
Stage 1 is the big clear out, and 10-year-old Joe is helping.
So this is the end bit of the shed, and it used to be a pigsty. And we want to transform this into a photo booth. But as you can see, it's totally full of stuff. So we have to empty it out. So that's what we're focusing on first.
Anything burnable, we'll put it by the fire circle.
Yeah.
The windows are in good nick. The spiders are very happy. I think most of the walls, provided they're anchored properly on the outside, I think it's going to be okay.
I think it's a century of chicken poo here.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna let
All part of the charm of chateau living.
That's a real hay fork. Amazing. All it needs is a handle. Well, hey, nothing else fell down. Result. This is beginning to look like a photo booth.
That looks so much nicer.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's great. I love the ironwork.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be...
It's old. I mean, look at that bottom bit. There's
I
real
know.
sort of like layers of rust
And
there.
look, they're hearts.
Yeah.
They're heart shapes. It's
Heart shape,
perfect
yeah.
for wedding things.
Under the junk, Tim's found a useful implement.
One man went to mow a meadow. OK, one man went to mow a meadow with one of those, I reckon, or a tractor.
And there's more treasure to uncover.
That is an amazing door, Tim.
It's absolutely amazing. I think,
I love it.
Yeah, and I've got a feeling that there's quite a few doors missing in the chateau that we're looking for, and that might be one of them.
Yes. Yeah, man, it's so fantastic.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's so gorgeous.
It is lovely, isn't it? That's an original chateau door, I think. Super. That's a project, isn't it? Another
Yeah.
project.
Yeah, I
We
love
haven't
it.
got enough, have we,
I know,
really?
I think it's amazing that the glass is totally intact.
Yes,
It's really
yes.
good.
That's just the sort of find my angel would lovingly restore.
We often find glass or tiles or stones. So when you finally get round to having a look at one of these areas, you normally have a nice surprise, which is great.
After a hard day's labour, the shed is cleared and ready for them to create their boho gin bar and photo booth.
Here's to the shed. It's gone to me head. Nothing but trouble. We got some bubbles. To you.
And you?
And La Grange.
And the shed.
The shed.
And a good day's work.
Yeah, good day's work. Cheers.
Well done, you.
Cheers, Joe.
It's been a really good day.
It's been lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is a really nice ending to a really, really productive day.
Thank you.
Next time...
Is it lifting?
Erin and JB's chateau plans become unhinged.
It's off. Okay.
And down.
Oh, damn. They snapped. They snapped.
Oh, they snapped the pin.
There's light at the end of the tunnel for Tim and Marguerite's gin bar.
It's going to be good, isn't it?
It's so amazing. Oh, well done.
And I try to get things moving on our vintage van de van.
Why does it not do a beep beep?
Doesn't do very much, darling.
I'm Dick Strawbridge, and along with my wife Angel and our 2 children,
Great!
we've lived in this magnificent chateau in France for the last 4 years.
1, 2, 3.
We are renovating it as our home
Right, so canapes.
and our business.
2, 3, up.
And it seems we're not the only Brits who've followed their dream and have bought a chateau to call home.
Absolutely stunning. It's beautiful.
So Angel and I are back guiding a new batch of adventurous owners.
I know it's going to look lovely.
That's bordering on ridiculous.
And catching up with some old friends. As they battle to rescue their homes
Stick it in the hole, and let's just see how far we can go.
Okay. And try to make them pay their way.
Well, this has all gone wrong, because 5 was originally there. Pardon.
And we'll reveal more about our own chateau experience.
It's a balance, and finding that balance is really, really hard.
There'll be highs.
That's it! Yeah!
And lows.
Oh, these stairs will be the death of me, I think.
But however hard the going gets, for these plucky Brits, nothing beats life in their very own castle. Today,
voila,
we meet fiancés Erin and JB getting engaged with the business of chateau ownership.
I was really hoping for marble floor, but it was just like a dirty tile.
Catch up with a couple having a light bulb moment.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
And when we get all the fairy lights over it.
Yeah.
And another pair of familiar faces with disagreements over deadlines.
It will be done in a week.
2 weeks, though.
No,
2 weeks.
1 week.
What?
Plus there's a van load of woes for yours truly.
Unbelievable.
You haven't got the bang apart.
If it doesn't do a bang, it hasn't got a at the back. You've got it, you see?
Chateau de Bordeaux is a 19th century fairy tale, built in the 16th century Renaissance style, surrounded by a moat and 40 acres of grounds.
We came up this sort of main village, and then we just had this moment, and we're like, oh, it is so beautiful. This is it.
And I knew I was in trouble.
And then Jamie knew he was in trouble.
Erin, an anaesthetist, and French-born JB, a trained engineer, spent £560,000 in the chateau, located in the Pays de la Loire, to the west of the country.
You do end up having to learn unexpected skills, really, don't you?
They're renting out 4 holiday cottages on the estate to provide income, whilst they get their chateau up and running for weddings and events.
Our ability to renovate the chateau is entirely reliant on whether our business functions and whether people also buy into the same sort of idea and fall in love with it in the way that we have. We think this is the most romantic place in the world. And we hope other people do too and want to get married here and have their events and come and stay.
I've helped them try to tackle their damp issue from the surrounding moat.
Your fundamental problem is we're below water level.
I think that's the thing, owning a chateau is not that glamorous at all.
Now, in a bid to cut costs, they're tackling another job themselves, transforming the old solarium into a guest breakfast room.
Everything needs to be stripped. Lino floor, removing windows, checking glass, removing door panels, sanding everything, chipping walls. And yeah, like proper big job today.
Just a small few things.
To save time and money, they've roped in some free help in the form of their friends Alistair and Seth.
How's easy?
The solarium, or sunroom, was created by enclosing a balcony when it was used as a nursing home in the mid-20th century. Erin and JB want to preserve the structure as much as they can.
Step 1 done. This can stay. All of this looks good. Ish. Don't know what that is. Right, stage 2, metallic door. Not moving.
Not moving at all. We have to just get a screwdriver into Jimmy the hinge up a little bit.
Is it lifting? All this in case it falls.
1, 2, 3.
It's off. Okay.
And down.
Right down. They snapped. They snapped.
Oh, did you snap the pin?
The pin of the hinge is actually, I think, was like rusted, like chemically welded in, and it snapped. So those two are broken. There's only the top one that was already holding the door. So which means, don't know what we're going to do with those doors.
We can't get it back on.
We can't get them back on. We'll need to change that.
Yeah.
If we want to.
If JP can't fix the broken hinge, this entire frame will need to be replaced, and that could be quite expensive. And if this one's broken, the same could happen to the others.
This is not going to come out easily.
No, it's not.
And we clear off.
Yeah. Okay, same again.
Got it? It is the same. It
Same
broke.
thing.
It broke.
It's the top hinge is held, everything else is sheared.
Yet another breakage.
I think we'll take those doors out. We'll see what we can do with the actual frame.
Yeah.
And then we need to reassess. Because if the entire frame needs to be changed, fixed, repaired, something we might need to find a plan B. An easy job always turns into something bigger. You think it's just going to be a question of removing something, sanding it, painting it back. But if we rush it and don't do it properly now, it's going to come back in a couple of years. And I'd rather take time. Frustrating.
JB needs to find a fix for the broken hinges, or this job could end up costing not just time, but a significant amount of money. Over in northern France is 64-room Chateau de Lys. Last year, we met owners Tim from Essex and his Dutch wife Marguerite when they were struggling to make ends meet as a B&B.
Working smarter, not harder, is the big thing.
After a business chat with us, they decided to offer the chateau for weddings alongside their B&B business. Now it's all about making their chateau in Picardy stand out from the crowd.
There are loads of chateaux doing weddings, so you need to have something which is different. And the thing we're going to have different is that we're going to have this whole sort of vintage bohemian thing.
Part of that whole vintage bohemian thing is this old shed.
And we want to turn it into a gin bar, but not just any gin bar. We want to turn it into a gin bar with Dutch gin.
A gin Geneva bar.
A gin Geneva bar, yeah, or Geneva, as they say in Holland.
They've persuaded one bride-to-be it'll be transformed in time for her big day.
We have the old pigsty where we want to make a photo booth.
Okay.
So from pigsty to photo booth.
Exactly.
We're up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Thank you. We won't let you down, I promise you.
It'll be done.
Now they need to renovate it, because so far they've only managed to clear the space.
We were a bit optimistic with the time scale, although there is enough time to get it all finished if we didn't have any guests.
They now have just 2 weeks to get the bar ready to go. Plus, it's Tim and Marguerite's busiest time of the year.
I'm constantly, you know, having people arriving, breakfast to be served, rooms to be changed over, so you can't just crack on with it, and I think that is very, very difficult.
Tonight, we've got 30 people in for dinner, and that's rather a lot, actually. And anyway, they're coming in, and I've got loads of other stuff to do today, so I'm a bit snowed under. And they go. Super. This is laundry for 1 week.
It can certainly be hard to keep a handle on things.
Well, Sebastian, sorry.
But finally, Tim and Marguerite have a bit of spare time from guest duties, and are checking out some tiles they found in an outbuilding. They could be perfect for the floor of the new gin bar.
Yeah, I remember there are a few tiles in here from when we were moving. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Look at those. They're like, I don't know where they came from, but wow.
Yeah, really nice.
They are really, really lovely.
Maybe we can do like, you know, a bigger one with smaller ones around it.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Huh.
And those.
Great. Very French. Great.
But before they can put the new money-saving tile find into play, Tim needs to trim back some trees that are too close for comfort to the planned new gin bar.
That doesn't look very stable.
Working at height, you must have a stable platform.
I can't see anything that can go wrong.
There are so many things that can go wrong. Using a chainsaw up a ladder like this is dangerous for both Tim and Marguerite. Don't do it. You must have the correct equipment, hold the saw properly, and know what you're doing. It's purely luck no one was hurt this time.
Yeah! That was all right, wasn't it?
Oh, well done. Gosh, what a relief.
There's quite a lot of tree there, isn't there, really? Amazing.
It's now time to deliver some old factory furniture for the gin bar that Tim picked up in the nearby village.
OK, take it slowly.
Yeah. Mind your head.
OK, great stuff. Yeah, keep going. We're okay. We're going to be able to do this. It's good. Woo! All this stuff has come from an old factory in the village that used to make locks, and it's been deserted since 1990. The place was built in 1890, so it's 100 years old. And this is all stuff that we are allowed to take for free, and we're going to use this to build our gin bar. You right with this?
I don't know.
This is the sort of creative recycling that just makes sense.
It's number 204, this one.
Ah, well, gin bar 204.
Gin bar 204. 204 gin bar.
I really like it.
First, a quick blast from a power washer.
I mean, that's going to be lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just see it filled with all kinds of glasses and jugs and stuff.
Do you know what we need now? We need a floor.
Gin and tonic?
Well, we need a gin and tonic, that's true.
No G&Ts just yet. Those floor tiles need laying.
What I'm trying to do here is make a really nice mosaic of all the old tiles and bricks that we found in our shed.
Rather than plan out her gin bar floor, Marguerite's opted to make it up as she goes along.
It's going to be very organic, so it's going to be a bit unique.
With a wedding group booked to christen the bar in just 2 weeks, let's hope Marguerite's unique approach works out.
It's, we're under the cosh a bit, but I hope we're still going to get it ready, but you know, if we don't, then it's a bit of a disaster.
At our chateau in northwest France, we love bringing new life to the old buildings.
We're just excited to see this place breathe again.
But one restoration's kept me on my toes since the day it arrived. Angel's pet project, the Van de Van.
I don't think anyone's going to get it until, certainly not Dick, until that moment when the lights are twinkling and the bars roll in.
It's ugly. In the dark, it'll look all right.
Casper, can I help?
No, it's all electric.
You okay?
Gosh.
It was a bad start all round.
Battery was in the wrong way.
The brakes are so ropey. After lots of work, we managed to breathe new life into the worn-out 40-year-old Citroën van. Once used for selling novelty goods on the beaches of northern France, it's now a bar for serving drinks at our weddings.
There we go, nice and cold.
This is the most ridiculous van I've ever seen.
I know, but it worked.
It did work, but now the engine won't start. With more weddings on the horizon, we need to get it going so it can move between the chateau and the orangery.
Let's see what happens. Well, the light came on, that's a good start. Well, it's not about fuel, which is something now.
The fuel filter's not blocked.
So, next phase.
Time to check the spark plugs.
Well, it didn't look very tight, did it?
And whether or not we have a spark.
Yeah, spark. Yeah. Yep, the spark went all the way through there. So we got a spark. Oh dear, that's a bad thing.
The distributor cap doesn't seem to be attached properly.
See what happens now. Right.
Those cable ties aren't quite the fix I'd hoped for.
Hello, my beautiful girl. Hello,
Talking
you.
to me?
Yeah, well, obviously.
This is a real beauty.
What are you doing?
Darling, that's the point.
What are you doing?
The engine's a bit sick.
Are you a little bit.
Because what it does is it sucks in petrol, it squeezes it up, then it makes it goes bang, and then it goes and pops out the back. Okay, and the bit we're missing is the bang. I can't fudge it. I've tried to fudge it. This can't be fudged.
Is there petrol in it?
Yes. Thank you. Trust. Trust is a very important thing.
Right, I'm going to go and organise some chairs.
Have fun. Darling, you can help me. Just fix the distributor, and can you actually just tweak the carb?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's my girl. Yes is the answer.
Go on the other side.
Yeah, you can go around the other side.
Why does it not do a beep beep?
Doesn't do very much, darling. So I'm missing my ignition and my exhaust.
Dad, I can see.
Right, can you see the problem?
Yeah.
Where's my problem?
You haven't got the bang apart.
Hold on, Dorothy gets it. If it doesn't do a bang, it hasn't got at the back.
Yeah.
You've got it, you see? You're so beautiful. If only the world was that simple.
The Van de Van is too central to our wedding business to give up on it now. Maybe I should hand my toes to Dorothy. Over in Picardy in northern France, Tim and Marguerite are busy, turning an old shed into a gin bar for their wedding business. And have just 2 weeks to finish a stack of jobs.
Another good one. These stones have all been used before somewhere in the chateau. Lovely.
Whilst Marguerite is making it up as she goes along, laying old tiles on the bar floor, Tim needs to get power and lights hooked up.
I'm not the world's greatest electrician, but I've sort of built a few houses in my time, and you sort of learn as you go along, really, you know. This sort of stuff can take no time at all, or it can take ages, So, a moment of truth time, we're going to switch this on and see whether it works, and after that, there'll probably be another 10 hours work, but let's go for it. See if the lights go on. Ha ha ha, they didn't.
That's not good.
Oh, man.
An electrician's a cost they don't want to shoulder. So Tim's decided to fix this himself.
We have done a lot of DIY in the past, so you would think everything always goes smoothly. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
This is taking me a lot longer than I wanted it to. I've got a feeling that the switch itself might be broken, so that also might have been my problem. Let's try that.
Bingo, job done.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
And when we get all the fairy lights over it.
And... Yeah. It is.
It's going to be good, isn't it?
It's so amazing. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
So good.
Yeah.
Looks like the romantic lighting's working its magic already. But there's no honeymoon for the gin bar yet. Marguerite's mosaic needs finishing. And without enough tiles for the entire floor, Tim's ordered gravel and sand to cover the rest. Unfortunately, it's been delivered 100 metres shy of the shed.
Yeah, they couldn't get any closer because of the trucks. The truck was too high to get through the trees.
After shifting a few barrelfuls from the first bag, Tim decides he can move the rest by car.
Well, so far so good. What could go wrong?
You're taking a chance with the clutch there, mate. Looks like you got away with it, but rather your car than mine. Marguerite's mosaic is ready for its first critique. From 10-year-old son, Joe.
You want to come and have a look? It's finished.
I think that's a seal of approval.
It's great, isn't it?
But with a wedding party due in less than a fortnight, I just hope Tim and Marguerite get their work done in time. Back in Pays de la Loire, Erin, JB and friends are struggling to refurbish the solarium of Chateau de Borneau.
It's off. Okay. Right down.
After breaking door hinges, they're hoping the old flooring will come away more easily.
So there is some quite ugly tiles, I believe. Oh no, hang on, that's marble. This is marble here. Over there it's ugly. I think this is marble.
An original marble floor would be a great boost for the planned guest breakfast room. But removing more lino reveals something less grand.
Turns out it's just like the old nursing home tiles from the 70s. I'm a bit disappointed. I was expecting some marble floor.
The fiancés now need to think about new flooring as well as the rest of the decor in here. Elsewhere, the couple want to create a honeymoon suite, so Erin's project has been making the main staircase look suitably grand. She spent the past week painting the metalwork banister and is making finishing touches with the help of old uni friend Jen.
It's the first thing people see when they come in, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And we're trying to get our honeymoon suite ready, and that's part of that, is that having that lovely entrance up to that suite, so we couldn't really leave it Smurf blue.
It's no surprise to Jen that Erin is getting hands-on.
We always used to joke at uni that Erin actually missed her calling to be a plumber, because whenever anyone had any problems with anything in their flat, plumbing-wise, they'd call on Erin to pop round.
I'm no expert plumber, just you know, but you know, I'll give it a go. It's one of those things that's quite a useful skill to develop. So I'm really pleased. I think it looks just so much more in keeping with the period property. So yeah, it's a good job.
Time to compare progress with Team JB.
And voila!
Ooh, wow, so you actually have done quite a lot. Yes.
What are you saying that for?
Well done, guys.
I was really hoping for marble floor, like when we started to dig over there, but it was just like a dirty tile.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
The problem is that we have broke almost every single hinge, so the doors now can't go back on.
Oh, right.
So this is going to stay off fresco for
a
while.
Make it sound positive, come on.
So whilst we've been hard at work, you guys have been breaking things. Okay. Beyond repair. It's going to be a big job. I think we just need to create a bit of a mood board and see what we can.
I know the mood already, and it's not a good one. So added to the to-do list spreadsheet, we now need to probably fix or cut off some of the frame of the doors, replace, paint, reinstall, change windows.
If JB can't get those doors back on, this solarium could end up being a very breezy breakfast room. In the south of the country, just a baguette's length from the French Pyrenees, is the stunning 11th century fortress, Chateau de Bramtort. Located close to the idyllic village of Lautrec, and once the ancestral home of artist Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, we first met Chateau owners Paul and Alison last year.
We've got about 60 people we're expecting, and I've got a list as long as your arm of things I've got to try and finish.
They were building an outdoor kitchen and terrace for weddings and events, between juggling jobs in IT and HR to fund renovations.
It's gobsmackingly shocking how much we have spent, and we haven't finished yet. We're probably going to have to pay 3 times what we paid for the chateau by the time we finish renovating it.
The Brits paid £650,000 for the chateau 12 years ago, and this year they have a new project to expand the business.
Last year we found this little hole in the floorboards in the room above, and when we peered down into it, we thought we could see another room.
They found this abandoned chamber located under the original keep, which they intend to renovate.
Come and have a look. Come and have a look.
Abandoned for hundreds of years, it shows the building's previous life as a fortified castle.
This is an old arrow slit that used to look into the original moat that's been filled in at some point in the chateau's history.
Paul and Alison want to turn the space into an additional guest suite.
So I've got to work out how can you make a window that at the moment looks into soil.
And the subterranean location brings an even bigger problem.
This has had these dehumidifiers going now for over a week, and it's still feeling damp.
We were hoping it would dry out, but it hasn't. So there's obviously too much water getting in there, and we're going to have to dig a big trench all along the side and about 3 meters deep, so all the way below ground level and below this floor level, and put in a drainage pipe to take away the water. So that's going to be a big job.
It certainly will be. And digging a 3-meter trench will make a big mess. But with their wedding season kicking off in just 2 weeks, they'll need to work fast to make the place picture perfect by then.
I'm stressed, darling. Are we going to get it done in time?
Of course, we tied it all up, put
And
gravel
all
down.
in a week, all in a week, yeah?
2 weeks, yeah.
No, it's got to be done in a week, otherwise the plants won't come back.
Right.
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah, we're done.
It will be done in a week.
2 weeks, yeah.
No.
2 weeks.
1 week.
It
We
takes
need
two-
the
it takes
plants
2 weeks.
ready. 2 weeks.
It'll be
is
finished
too
in 2
tight.
weeks. It'll be finished in 2 weeks.
I think they're in agreement.
Right. I need to get some lunch.
There you go.
At Chateau de la Motte Husson, I'm determined to get Angel's beloved Van de Van moving again.
Yep, the spark went all the way through there. Well, it's not about fuel, which is something now.
After several unsuccessful attempts,
Right.
I'm calling in reinforcements.
I feel like I should always have a bigger cup. Right.
Namely, Shane the mechanic.
Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and get the starting handle, yeah?
Okay.
To set up the timing, we have to crank her by hand.
Unbelievable.
You got the cranking handle in position yet?
I've got to take this front cover off to get at it.
That's locked, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Well, that's right. Thing.
Shane works on setting up the distributor while I check the battery.
What? You can't have 0 bolts. How's my beauty? You all right, kid?
I'm good. Thanks.
Did you take this off, Indy?
Nope. Why? What's missing?
No, nothing's missing. The bucket that holds the thing is bent.
Are you trying to say that I'm ham-fisted?
but it's gentle heart. You still love me.
Right.
The van is still
Yeah, no, the van's
living because it is fantastic. And
But it's a trailer. As a trailer, it would work, wouldn't it? I can hate this thing. So we got electric, we got spark at the right time, we got fuel. So there's absolutely no reason why this won't start. Go on, once to go. This needs more juice.
This has to work. Shane hooks up some cables to jumpstart the engine from his van.
It was much safer when the engine didn't work. Good. Thanks, Benny. Thank you. Good job. It's got another 20 and a half years in it. Come on.
Yeah.
It'll make 60. Good. It still lives. Doesn't matter what we do, we just can't kill it.
The Van de Van is all good to return to wedding duties in the grounds. In the Pays de la Loire, fiancés Erin and JB are busy with the first stage of transforming the stunning Chateau de Bordeaux to Renaissance-style splendor, ready to host weddings and events. On the agenda is a honeymoon suite.
We like doing the DIY, but the creative side of things, we might need a little bit of help.
Luckily, interior designer Jo is among the many friends lending a helping hand. She has the specialist know-how to put Renaissance charm back into this palatial space.
There's no features really left.
No, completely understand that. So what have you thought about doing in here?
I mean, now this is where the budget comes into it. I really like the idea of bringing it back to like a chateau, you know, so it really feels like a luxurious chateau experience, and putting in panelling.
Originally, panelling was oak, would be made off-site, put together, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That is a very expensive undertaking.
How much are we talking?
For a room this size, probably 50 to 75,000 pounds, I would think.
Okay, so no,
we're
rewind.
not going with that. We're going to do something different, and we're going to try and emulate that effect, but on a slightly better budget.
Yes.
The key thing that'll make it feel more Renaissance, more traditional, is probably having what we call a dado rail.
Okay.
But essentially a piece of wood that runs about this height. Then to get the effect of panelling, I think you'll need to go and get some moulding, essentially some carved wood that will stick to the wall directly.
Okay.
And then paint, okay? The other way to add in some luxury in here is adding in some velvet. Get a chair from the brocante, something like that, and then you can upholster in a velvet, and instantly you start thinking
luxury and chic.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Versailles, all
lovely.
those sort
I
of
love
things.
this colour actually. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Joe's help is also needed to tackle the bigger problem in the troublesome solarium.
So this is the solarium. Yeah.
Gosh, but what an amazing space to have.
Yeah, it's cool. So we really want it to be beautiful, but you can see we've got a bit of an issue. So the main thing is this lovely pebble dashing.
Yes, so I assume was a later addition.
Later addition, exactly.
Okay. But the problem with pebble dashing is it's just a nightmare to get off.
Yeah.
And really, if you want to get this up and working and things like that, we'd probably have to think of another alternative. It's something that's contemporary for, well, the 16th century is do treillage, or trellising, essentially. So you you put a trellis over the top of this.
Right.
So this will act as a background colour. People won't really realise it's a pebble dash.
Sure. So what you mean, what, like garden trellis?
Yeah. And then that's painted white.
Okay.
So it almost feels like you're in a garden, even though we are inside. You can then have the option to grow something nice up it, a bit of greenery, camouflage it, make it aesthetically pleasing, and you will never notice it. Once you come in, you've got that amazing view and some nice bits of furniture, no one's going to look back and say, oh, do they have pebble dashing under there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Grand. The art of distraction.
Exactly, exactly. It's a key thing, key thing.
Lovely. This is exactly what I wanted to hear.
With so much of this vast chateau needing refurbishment, Erin needs all the budget-saving DIY advice she can get. At Chateau de Bramtort near the French Pyrenees, with just 10 days to go before their wedding season starts, Alison and Paul are trying to complete the groundworks for a new subterranean guest suite under the original keep. They're laying drainage along the side of the building and digging a light well at the front to allow in natural light.
Guess this is where we find the body that's been buried, right?
They need to excavate a 3-metre trench and clear up the mess before guests arrive. So they've hired in the big guns to speed up the work.
I think in the end of the day, make a decision about hiring a digger is much more sensible, especially since Alison's away getting the dogs shampooed and we're here digging the hole. So I think we're going to use the digger as much as we can.
Dog champers and truffles immaculately coiffured. Alison returns to check on progress.
How have you been getting on here?
Well, we dig a big hole, as you can see, but there's quite a lot of digging to do still, so we've got to go 3 metres down.
How far are we now?
Well, probably only 2 metres, so it's quite a bit bigger we've got to get, that hole.
Oh, Champers is scared.
Champers, come here. Come on.
Good girl.
Yes.
There's more digging to do, but the opening is finally revealed after being blocked by soil for centuries.
And here we are looking through the window for the first time ever.
Inside, stonework that provided a military stronghold more than 500 years ago is being repointed for the new luxury guest suite. Days later, work has progressed apace.
So loads has happened in the last several days.
Drainage laid, the trench at the side has been filled. The entrance has new gravel and stonework over the light wall for the window. But there's still one crucial thing missing.
We've still got a great big hole here down to the window, but we've found our ironmonger to deliver a grid based on our design, and I'm just really excited to see that get fitted.
Paul's back with the final piece of the puzzle.
Hello, darling. Look what I've got.
Oh, great.
The new grill.
Fingers crossed it fits.
No?
Oh, yes, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect, eh?
Look at that. Oh,
Look, takes my weight.
Takes your weight, then it can
Yep.
take my weight, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just in time, as the wedding guests are due to arrive. Over in Pays de la Loire at Chateau de Bordeaux, Erin's interior design friend Jo is showing her a mock-up of the panelling for the honeymoon suite.
Absolutely hit the nail on the head. That's wonderful. So that's the dado rail that you were talking about.
Exactly. What it does, it provides a nice horizontal structure for everything else to be built off and gets the feeling that the room is more formal, gets back to that sort of 16th century feel.
It's beautiful. No, I really love it.
To put their designs into action, it's time to enroll the menfolk, JB and Joe's husband Thomas, to turn strips of 40mm wood moulding into the crucial dado rail.
Put two together.
Right, okay. Sort of like,
You see that?
okay.
They'll need to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Glued together.
So they have to be.
So much a thicker line across there. Do you see? Right, we'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay, let's go and find something else, Sarah.
Yes, lovely. Right, okay. See you later. Good luck, boys.
Let's give it a go. How have they managed that? Just escaped again.
Don't worry, they're not idling. Instead, they're remodelling a couple of chairs left behind by the chateau's former owners. They could be perfect for the honeymoon suite.
I suggest what we try and do is take out these cane seats just so they don't get in the way or get paint on them.
Perfect.
Do you want to turn that one upside down?
Yeah.
Just see what's going on.
Let's have a look. Assume it's screwed on, is it?
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so let's grab a screwdriver and we'll try and get that off. And then we'll paint it white and then hopefully, in not too long, we'll have completely new chairs.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait.
Over in the honeymoon suite, JB and Thomas are following strict instructions for the dado rail.
So, yeah, that is up. So I place it in the corner first. On the mark. I'm on the mark. Yeah. Yeah. Place it into position. So that wasn't a gas pipe. You sure? I don't know. It smells good. Maybe it's a glue. Hopefully it is a glue. There's something metallic running along this way.
Come on, chaps. Best to check you're not going to strike gas, water, or electricity before hitting the nails in.
Further along. Third time the charm. Good. I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah, that is pretty damn good.
We didn't hit any gas pipe or heating. Well, maybe we'll find out. But
find out as water comes through the kitchen tomorrow.
Fortunately, Erin and Joe are blissfully unaware of the potential dado disaster.
How do you think the boys are getting on next door with your instructions?
I hope okay. It's going to be quite a challenge trying to put fixed frames on it, which are obviously exactly horizontal and vertical, is always challenging. But I hope they haven't fallen out yet.
Well, as long as they're not just sitting in there having beers.
I'm sure they're not.
They wouldn't dream of it.
Well, stage one.
Cheers. Cheers. Good work.
Grab a beer break whilst you can, because believe you me, getting the chateau ready for events means you're going to be very busy for a long time ahead. Back at Chateau de Bramtort near the Pyrenees, with work safely out of the way, Alison and Paul's wedding season is now in full swing.
Everything is looking wonderful. The guests have been asked to stay at the front here just before the ceremony, and they've all come a little bit earlier than expected. If they saw this place 2 weeks ago, they would have been absolutely horrified.
Luckily, the wedding guests have no idea about the messy groundworks they've just pulled off.
Beautiful setting, beautiful scenery, yeah, stunning. Maybe one day I'll get married here.
It's beautiful here. The views are spectacular. The chateau itself is wonderful, and the courtyard they get married in was just idyllic. It's absolutely fantastic venue.
As a team, we can get through everything together, I think, and work really well together. Don't always agree, but complement each other somehow.
Don't always agree, don't ever agree, but
yeah.
Above ground, the chateau is picture perfect. And below ground, what was once a damp, disused chamber is now an inviting bedroom with repointed walls and ensuite facilities.
I'm really happy how the room's turned out.
I am really looking forward to taking people down that staircase and telling them the story about that suite that didn't exist before, and to have your own arrows lit there right beside the bed too is fabulous.
Another successful renovation project, and I wish Alison and Paul luck with their ongoing business. Next time, our place is a checkup after a hard winter.
All I'm doing is just relieved every time I press a button that works.
Erin and JB aim to cook up a storm for their first guest party.
French do not like meat that tastes like shoe.
And panic stations as Tim and Marguerite launch their vintage bar.
So I'm really panicking now. We're about an hour away from this being anywhere near cookable. Okay, now I feel stressed.
I'm Dick Strawbridge, and along with my wife Angel and our 2 children, we've spent the last 4 years turning an abandoned chateau into our dream home. No way! It's not just where we live.
And you're in charge of the kitchen.
It's where we work.
We're in business!
And it turns out we're not the only Brits who have crossed the channel for the chateau life.
Dinner time!
Now Angel and I are back, guiding more owners on their chateau adventure.
How big's your pot of gold?
Not big enough, I'm afraid.
If you stand from where I'm standing, I think it looks quite lovely. Go, go, go!
We'll work with some familiar faces and some who are new to chateau life as they battle to renovate their homes.
Come the next nuclear holocaust, this will be what's left.
And make them work as businesses.
You got everything done on the list?
No.
Ta-da! And we'll reveal more about our own chateau experience.
You should not be able to see the sky out of your roof.
There'll be ups and downs.
If this glass breaks, there's going to be more euros in my swear jar.
But however hard the going gets, for these plucky Brits, their homes really are their castles. Today, playing host for the first time.
When you say peel the onions, am I taking off the...
Don't peel the onion.
Brings challenges for new chateau owners.
The thermostat of the oven is a very sensitive step.
French do not like meat that tastes like shoe.
We meet a Brit taking on a tricky renovation.
It's literally just crumbling. I mean, it's just horrible.
At a chateau with potential toilet troubles.
Somebody was alerted that our sewerage was going directly into the River Leon.
It would be devastating if our pipes are causing issues and we were having to dig up almost the entire courtyard of our property.
And the first booking for a brand new wedding venture hits a hitch.
The bride and groom are arriving, but they're not allowed to come here yet because it's not finished.
At Chateau de Borno in northwest France, fiancés Erin and JB have been getting to grips with their recently purchased home. The dream is to run the 28-bedroom chateau as a B&B and for events.
We would really love to create a really warm and loving family home, but with a chateau that we brought back to life and restored for other people to enjoy. It'd be really lovely to sort of open the doors again.
Their chateau nestles in the Pays de la Loire region, and they've been busy renovating.
It's going to be a big job. I think we just need to create a bit of a mood board.
I know the mood already, and it's not a good one.
Renovations are on hold for now, as they're having a dry run as hosts by staging the 90th birthday for JB's granddad.
Probably top of priority is making sure we have enough beds.
Yeah. We have 14 people coming, I think. Yeah. How many beds?
Well, we're missing at least 4 single beds, but I think I have seen some mattresses on the top floor of the chateau that hasn't actually been lived in for about 20 years.
With such a big new home, it's always useful to have a floor plan to remember where everything is.
OK, so we have a plan of the chateau.
So who is sleeping where?
Well, we definitely have this double and this double and this double, so that's OK.
Yeah.
We need 2 twin beds for the kids.
Yeah.
I've seen one, I think, in this wing, and there's another one that looks like it matches it that's upstairs.
OK.
While they've been busy on the ground floor, many of the upstairs rooms have been untouched since the chateau was a nursing home.
So not the best bed in the world, but I think it will do for the weekend. I mean, that's structurally OK, isn't it?
I hope nobody's allergic to dust. This is the...
Yeah, it's not nice. It's not particularly nice, but you know what? With a good hoover, rush out, we can air it outside, it'll be fine.
In a different setting, the guests will never know where the bed came from.
Actually, it's not particularly heavy, that's OK.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
The mattress is being moved down 2 flights of stairs to a first-floor guest room.
Which room again?
Let's take it into maybe the middle room on the right.
Oh, we need to start giving them names. So, tell me, this one?
Yeah. Yes, let's go into this one. We just put it here and then we can get the rest of the bed. That will do.
Lovely.
Lovely. We'll come and hoover it and make it nice.
Yeah, a bit of deco.
Next, JB's hoping to sort out more sleeping arrangements by repairing a sleigh bed that needs a bit of TLC.
So, the bed is pretty damaged. Those 2 planks seems to be moving about down wheels. So I need to take those planks apart, realign them, re-glue. Then we'll need to keep it in position while the glue sets. A few screws in it just to secure it, and hopefully that would be that easy. Hopefully.
A new bed would cost hundreds of pounds. So by fixing this rickety old frame, engineer JB is making a good saving.
At the moment, I'm learning to do absolutely everything. Being an engineer is helping, to be honest. I've always taken things apart. Yeah, it's quite good to be practical. My favorite tool, the hammer, is probably needed by that stage. You know, precision DIY, it's all we are about. So yeah, hammer and glue. Right.
Hammer and glue, those much-loved tools of us precision engineers.
So...
Being handy with a hammer certainly saves a few bob. All glued up, now time to make sure it sticks.
We're going to try to put straps in place to keep it. We're going to change tactic, going from brute force to ratchet strap. The strap is just here to hold everything in place while the glue is drying. Is it in place? Probably. Yes. It's going in. That should be that. Job's done. Went quite smoothly. Surprisingly enough, I'm not really used to that nowadays. It seems like each time I start something, it turns out to be catastrophic. So yeah, no, this one was easy so far.
Good job, JB. Now another 9 guest beds to organise. At Chateau in northern France, husband and wife Tim and Marguerite have branched out from hosting guests to staging weddings.
This year we're going to carry on doing our B&B and we're going to gradually introduce our bohemian weddings and vintage weddings.
Their chateau is in Picardy, just an hour away from Calais. They hope by holding more weddings, they'll be able to afford some much-needed downtime.
We really want to get to the point where we can have a family life. And up until now, we haven't had enough income in the summer to do that.
They're about to host a wedding for Carissa and Antoine, and are trialling a brand new venture, a vintage gin bar where they can hold pre-wedding parties.
We won't let you down.
We're laying the groundwork for it, and the big part of that is to make it irresistible.
Since meeting the bride and groom 4 months ago, they've put in a new tile floor, renovated furniture, and hooked up power and lighting.
Oh, first time, look at that, amazing.
It's now the day of the pre-wedding party, but with guests arriving, the place still needs a lot of finishing touches.
The bride and groom are arriving in about half an hour, but they're not allowed to come here yet because it's not finished. So we've still got, I think, about 2 hours work to do.
Yeah,
I am a bit stressed, but I'm not going to let anybody see that. We're just going to get it done.
I mean, they're going to be nervous enough as it is. The last thing they want to do is see an unfinished building.
It's going to be fine.
Let's hope Marguerite's all-right-on-the-night attitude pays off. But they're relying on tonight to set their reputation as a venue worth paying thousands for.
If this doesn't go well tonight, then we have to rethink what kind of package for weddings we can offer. I'll be gutted if they don't like it. Totally gutted.
As well as still needing to do the bar decor, Tim is also in charge of tonight's barbecue for 70.
For the barbecue, we're using all the wood from our trees, which is great, and it's a much nicer way of cooking. For me, I prefer it to charcoal.
Nice touch. Just one problem. Tim's left it to the last minute to set up his al fresco kitchen.
Where's a good place for the food? Over by the barbecue. Where's a good place for the barbecue? Which way the wind's blowing?
Not under a drive.
No, let's. The wind is blowing. No, there's no wind.
Do you want to put it over there?
Yeah, I think we'll put it here, and with the tables next to it, with the tables of food and meat and blah, blah, blah. It's a bit heavy. It's made. This is made by my neighbour from an old boiler. Yeah, I love this. This is one of my favourite things.
Whilst the wedding guests check in for a relaxing evening, the bride and groom are blissfully unaware of what's going on backstage.
Yeah, it's crazy to believe that tomorrow is the day after about 9 months of planning.
We're really looking forward to what Tim and Margaret has done with this barn, but I'm sure they've done a terrific work on this on this place.
Let's hope Tim and Marguerite haven't left it too late to deliver.
We're sort of on top of it, but not really, you know. Like everything, really.
In northwest France is 19th century Chateau de la Vigne, bought by May, a nutritionist, and her husband Guy 17 years ago.
When I saw it, I absolutely fell in love with it. It captivated me, it captured my attention, and I thought, you know, this could work.
The chateau is in the Loire Valley. Guy's finance job keeps him busy. So it's down to May to make their French home pay its way as a business. She's renovated the chateau to offer 5 bedrooms and suites to accommodate guests. Plus, she has 3 holiday cottages in the grounds.
We've repainted, we've installed bathrooms, put up things like sort of shelving, renovated the kitchens, made sure that they're all fully equipped. So all of that has been installed.
Now able to host up to 32 guests at a time, the day-to-day running of the place is no mean feat.
One of the biggest surprises about owning this sort of property is how relentless the work involved is. So once I've finished one area and I move on to another, by the time I get round, we're back to the original issue. Well, the pictures are all wonky today. And it doesn't stop.
Nutritionist May also runs health retreats.
Looks good.
Sit here.
Aided by 21-year-old son Jack.
Jack, can you pass the salad down?
And 19-year-old daughter Jade.
They are the ones that do everything with me, and we're really a team of 3 running these health retreats. Jack, do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. Well, I've tried the salmon.
So my job around retreat time is cooking, serving, getting the property ready, and cleaning things up when the guests are out and about.
I can you wipe the chin?
Thank you, Mum.
You're welcome.
The retreats have proved popular, so this year she's hoping to add a new addition to the business.
One of the projects for this year is renovating the property in the middle of the courtyard into a dedicated space for the yoga retreat.
She's creating a studio for yoga classes, but is having to adapt her plans around a load-bearing wall. On top of that, the area where May wants to install a kitchen to prepare healthy meals has a bad case of damp.
So this is where all the damp is. You can see it's just sort of crumbling away, but actually it's at its worst just here in the corner where the water is collecting. To get that back room up and running, it's got to dry out, we've got to replaster and then repaint and install a kitchen. We've really got to work quite hard at it from now on.
So May's called in local tradesman Renan in the hope of sorting out the problem.
Hi,
May.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Vous allez bien?
Oui, merci. Et toi?
Ça va, ça va.
Oh, merci de venir aujourd'hui.
To see if the problem's coming from outside, they had to check the gutters and drainage.
Ça, c'est le train.
Okay. Donc, en fait, tu as une gouttière.
Oui.
Qui est morte.
Qui est morte, exactly.
À refaire.
Very damaged guttering.
Ouais, cette fois, pareil. La même chose. Hein. Le problème, donc, ce qu'il faut que tu fasses, bon, la gouttière, c'est bien, parce que...
Oui.
Tu as des pièces de bois, comme
oui.
Tu peux le casser ou pas?
Oui. Non.
Non?
Non.
Parce qu'il est...
Don't break it. Ah oui, c'est cassé.
Il est pourri, hein?
Oh. It's just crumbling.
Ouais. Ça, c'est normal. Il y a une fuite, je viendrai mettre une ardoise. Un tailleur de pierre, faire une étanchéité sur le mur.
Oui.
Faire un drainage, ce serait pas mal. Et tu n'auras plus de problème. Là. Mais ça, fais-le avant de faire ta pièce. Hein.
Oui.
Enfin, c'est un conseil.
OK. So, all of this has to be replaced. I mean, it's literally just crumbling. I mean, it's just horrible. We've already got the sort of guttering, but it's all the supports underneath that are all going to need replacing. And then we've got to create some sort of drainage and dig right down to that lowest level so that all the water drains. Because at the moment, it's just collecting and the walls are just totally soaked. It's going to be a bigger job than I thought. So it's not just a question of installing a kitchen into a room, which is what I was hoping was going to be the case.
Tiens, je vais te faire travailler. Si tu peux tenir le bout là-bas.
Oui.
May now has costly corrective work to do before she can even think about installing her kitchen.
Okay.
Très bien.
Merci, merci beaucoup.
À bientôt. Je fais le devis.
I'm quite resilient. I think you have to be. If you're going to buy a chateau in the Loire Valley in France, you do have to be resilient.
At our chateau, every season brings its own jobs. Winter gave us time to work on some big projects, from clearing the moat to assessing our 19th century roof. In spring, before the events start, we need to check everything is still working, including the 12-volt system in the orangery that I hooked up with 3 batteries powered by the sun.
What's not to like about free electricity?
It's what gives our orangery its lights. I need to check the system has survived the months of winter hibernation.
That's been working all winter, so the battery should be full. I haven't had it switched on so that I take power from the batteries. And give it a second. I have a green light, and I'll go downstairs and just check and make sure I've got completely filled batteries. I have to now see if all my circuits are functioning.
Everything switched on. Question is whether it works.
Batteries are at 14.68 volts. That's high. That means they're well and truly stoked up.
So far, so good. Looks like we have power.
That's all okay. Time to make sure that the bits that we got connected work. For example, these lights. Right, first things first. Yep. The lights on in the compost toilet. The back door lights. That's working. All I'm doing is just relieved every time I press a button that works.
As the Chateau's current custodians, the place keeps us busy all year round. It's a far cry from being a Chateau owner in days gone by.
It's just another one of a list of jobs, but something that's quite nice about it is the fact that going back for the first 100 years of the Chateau's life, the family who owned this Chateau had another one in Nantes by the seaside, and they came here for the summers, I believe. And if that was the case, before they came along, the staff that were living across in the Chateau itself or in the servants' quarters, they'd be running around getting it all sort of tartified, ready for the owners to come. Sad thing is, of course, Angela and I have to do the work, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. So this is working as well. Power all round. Good.
One last check. The disco ball.
The ball and lights. Look at that. And that's just not nice.
Check's done, and everything's tickety-boo. Winter at the Orangery is officially over.
I suppose it's just like us opening up for another season. And so that's part of the cycle that's been here for decades, centuries, and it's really quite nice.
At Renaissance-style Chateau de Bordeaux in the Pays de la Loire, fiancés JB and Erin are getting a practice run at hosting paying guests, as they're holding a family birthday party. They've been busy fixing up beds for all the family. They're also serving food, and that means installing a brand new fridge they've just picked up.
We drag it, tip it on its side, bring the trolley, put the fridge on the trolley.
Okay.
And off we go. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's roughly in the middle. Yeah, low, 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 low. Perfect.
On it.
We're done.
Right.
Okay, now.
Oh, hang on. Put it back down.
Moving this 120-kilogram beast on a gravel path could be quite a job.
Oh, gravel. It's quite deep gravel.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, well done.
Well, we've got this far.
Gravel navigated. Next obstacle is a step.
Yeah, maybe we overlap.
This time, JB's engineered a solution.
It's actually, okay, two of us.
Good enough.
Combined weight.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're more than the fridge.
We're the fridge, so yeah, okay.
This is science.
The ramp may be up to the weight of the fridge.
Yeah.
Question is, are JB and Erin?
Are you ready?
Are you?
Oh.
Stop. Turn it. Yeah, good. Ready?
Yeah. Ooh.
That was easy.
Hurrah! Oh, no. Okay, and again. Straighten up. Yeah. Woo!
We are in.
We're in! Hurrah! We're in! Should we unwrap it? Should we see it?
It's like Christmas.
This is when we find it isn't actually the fridge we ordered.
Imagine if it's not the right one. Ready?
Yeah. Let's see, let's see. But isn't it pretty? Let's open it up and have a check inside.
Boom.
It's got a wine rack.
Yeah.
Good work, partner.
Well done.
Well done. All right, tidy up and then on to the next chore, I think.
That's a rather big job of meal planning and provisioning for a weekend of 14 members of the family. At Chateau de Lys in northern France, Tim and Marguerite are rushing to finish their gin bar in time for their guests' pre-wedding party.
They're not allowed to come here yet because it's not finished.
So the pressure's on to make tonight go with a bang.
It's really important for us that the bride and groom love it, because if they do, other people will. If they're happy, they will tell other people, and other people will be happy to use it. And that's exactly what we want.
There's still loads to do, including finishing the barbecue area. But Tim's being a trooper.
We're on track, actually. We're OK. We've got a lot of the meats done, a couple more things to do. When you're cooking for 70, you tend to run out of things quite quickly. Bowls and all sorts of things, knives. It's sort of important to have somebody doing the washing up all the time. We don't have anybody for that, so there's another level of complication needs to be sorted out.
While Tim is busy with prepping the kitchen, Marguerite is settling in the gin producers they've hired for the night.
We've got a mixologist coming today from Holland, and he's bringing his stuff with him, and he's got this really cool gin that, as far as we know, there's only about 1,000 bottles of it ever been made.
Tim seems to have made a tactical error, dividing his time between the gin bar and the chateau.
I'm running between two kitchens. I've got half my stuff over there and half it over here. It's totally inefficient. It's a really stupid way of doing things, and I should have just organised one of them before I started. It keeps me fit, so it means I can eat more stuff. That's the important thing.
Lesson learnt, but run faster, and I bet you don't do the same thing next time.
I think they're just a bit sort of, antsy. Still got to get about 5 elements of the food together for 70 people, so that's about 350 things to do. I've got 350 things to do in about, I don't know, however long it is.
It's getting dark, and the guests are getting hungry. Bride Carissa has concerns.
Everybody's here. We have all our family and friends together, so now I'm even more anxious to see what Tim and Marguerite have prepared. And we have all our friends here waiting. We're all anxious. We're all pretty psyched to see what's going on in the forest. Finally, we get to know. I hope it's going to be something amazing.
Well, there's not long to wait now. Back at the fairy tale Chateau de Bordeaux in the Pays de la Loire, JB and Erin are hosting their first big event, a family party for the 90th birthday of JB's granddad, Jean. Today's Sunday lunch for 14 is also good practice for the couple who hope to cater for paying guests and events in the future.
The pièce de résistance is going to be a large leg of white boar from my parents' farm in Burgundy. I've cooked white boar before, but something of that size, never. It's my family, so I hope for them to be nice with us.
And with a family of French foodies to keep happy, today JB is wearing the apron, and former hospital anaesthetist Erin is all scrubbed up for her new role as sous chef.
Right, chef, all yours. What do you want me to do?
Can you, peel or separate all the garlic cloves, please?
Okay, sure, no problem.
All of them?
Okay. I have to say, I've never heard of garlic bonbon. I've never done it, obviously, before either. Fred Chef, when you say peel the onions, am I taking off the...
Don't peel the onion, leave the last...
peel the garlic, what do you want me to leave?
Them like this. Just
like that is fine.
Break
okay,
them down,
fine.
that's it. Yeah, just like that.
Cooking really is not my domain, so I mean, I love learning. It's quite fun to have an experience learning something completely different, but this is not something that I'm actually used to doing, so...
The inexperienced caterers are also facing extra requests from their diners.
My sister threw in an idea that she would like to make a chion. So yeah.
Okay. Well, does she know how to? Should we ask her to give us a hand if she thinks that would be nice to go with the course?
I think she had a chion before.
Oh.
I don't know if she
may not actually have the recipe for this.
Cook a chion before.
We still have the starter to prepare. It needs to look presentable as well. We need to find where the jambon is, because I don't know where that's been put.
Sister was in charge of that.
Okay. We've got this new French recipe, which we don't know what it is.
It's supposed to be very easy.
Supposed to be
That's
easy,
what she said.
but... OK. We need some French help for this, because I've never heard of this recipe.
JB's sister Helene may not have the recipe for tian, but at least she can help out with table arrangements.
So one on the left. Left is better. Yeah. What's on the left? Is that the French way? I don't know. Is that the French way? We'll follow your lead.
Update on the cooking. The thermostat of the oven is a very sensitive step. Unfortunately, I turned it up far too high to start the meat. It is well saisi, as the French would say.
Come on, JB. In the long term, it may be best to get rid of the guesswork by fixing the oven.
French do not like meat that tastes like shoe. It has to be
perfect.
So I'll let you take charge and responsibility full blame for that.
How much blame JB gets will only be revealed when the joint is rested and carved. I hope he doesn't get a roasting. In the Loire Valley, nutritionist May is battling to sort out the damp in her planned yoga studio in time for a well-being retreat in less than 4 weeks.
I love the idea that I can use my properties and combine it with my nutrition skills and offer people the opportunity to learn about health and nutrition and how to have a healthy lifestyle. I'll be very disappointed if we don't manage to finish the yoga space in time. It may not be ready, but we'll see.
Now May has an even bigger problem. The local government suspects her chateau is pumping sewage into the nearby river.
The problem we have is that our sewage goes from this property across the road to another property, and somebody was alerted that our sewage was going directly into the River Léon. Now, we're absolutely certain that isn't the case, but we've now had to go through the whole big process of proving it.
If May can't convince the environment officer there's no problem, she's facing a very big repair bill.
If we come out of the meeting today and they are not convinced that we're doing what they want us to do with the sewerage, then we're going to have to go down the route of digging up courtyards, putting in septic tanks and putting in pumps. So the quote that we've had is €55,000. I'm really, really hoping we don't have to go down that route. I'm so nervous.
21-year-old son, Jack, is just as worried.
It would be devastating if it were the case that our pumps and our pipes are causing issues and we were having to dig up almost the entire courtyard of our property.
Meeting over, it's not the best news. The officers found that river water is flooding into May's waste pipes before being carried to the municipal treatment works.
It's an old property, so anything that was done a long time ago will need looking at again, and that's the situation that we're in now.
Sorting this out could run into tens of thousands of pounds, so it's vital that May increases her income. To boost bookings, she's hired a professional photographer to get new shots to showcase the chateau on her website.
Ça va?
Oui, et vous?
Oui, merci, merci. I'm just going to fly around before the photographer, do my bit, and it's going to be a long day, though, because every room's going to need photographing.
But May's forgotten to schedule the shoot around today's guest arrivals.
Just hope they don't arrive early. Sometimes they do. These are so delicious. French cheeses are really quite amazing. I'm going to have to clear it all again before the guests arrive. So I certainly wouldn't normally be doing this, but I think it makes a big difference to the photograph, so I think it's worth it. I think that's going to look good.
En fait, je fais 6 photos pour toutes fusionner.
C'est très joli. I think he's just in one more bedroom, and then we can finish off in here, which will be great.
Dalvi grabs a few final frames before check-in time.
I'm expecting the guests any minute. That's why I'm desperate to finish the apartment, because they're actually staying in the apartment. Probably should have started with that one, but wasn't thinking straight first thing this morning. Hello. Hi. You made it. Hi, I'm May. Hi. Thank you. Well done. I will sleep very soundly, and hopefully tomorrow's another day, and I can start thinking straight about all the other things that we need to deal with. So far, I'm still standing.
And May really needs a good night's sleep, as there's still lots to do if the yoga studio is to be ready for her next well-being retreat. At Chateau de Lys, 4 months after promising their vintage gin bar, Tim and Marguerite are almost ready to show it to the anxious bride and groom, whose guests are getting hungry.
The only thing I need to do now is the props for the photo booth, rearrange what they've done with the glasses, because that's not going to work like that, so I have to do that. And then we're going to get the couple and all their friends over and start the evening. So I hope Tim's ready. I really, really do hope he's ready.
With guests due to be tucking in at any moment, Tim's missed one important job.
We forgot to light the barbecue. And it needs about an hour. Although we've got small wood, so it's going to be a bit quicker. We need some better wood, to be honest. That's the problem. There's a few good bits here, but it's not burning, is it?
Wet wood that won't light is the last thing Tim needs, with a hungry wedding party waiting in the wings.
Okay, we'll get some. Yeah, I show.
Stay focused, Tim.
Is there any fire anywhere yet?
I let it sit on that.
Okay. So I'm really panicking now. We're about an hour away from this being anywhere near cookable. Send out for a takeaway. That's the next option, I think.
A last-minute takeaway for 70 might be tricky. Times like this are sent to try us, and as chateau owners, it's how we think on our feet that makes or breaks us.
Okay, now I feel stressed. Yeah, now I know how I feel. Now I feel stressed. Okay.
JB and Erin are getting into practice for hosting guests with the first big event at Chateau de Bordeaux. A 90th birthday weekend for JB's granddad, Jean. Rookie sous chef Erin's been struggling with her new role.
This is not something that I'm actually used to doing, so...
Whilst fiancé JB has struggled with the oven.
The thermostat of the oven is a very sensitive step. Unfortunately, I turned it up far too high to start the meat.
Now the families have decided it's all hands on deck in the kitchen.
Wait, sorry, I think everyone's getting a bit hungry, so everyone's come in just to quicken things up. But we're all on time. We've had a lot of help as well, so that is good.
The phrase "too many cooks" is clearly lost in translation.
This is the last thing to go in the oven. It lasts 3 minutes, but I still need to check the meat. But yeah, we're good, we're on it.
Everyone needs to leave now, so they can have some champagne and we can just finish it. And then we're ready.
If you need to clear a kitchen...
Whoa, good shot!
Get the champagne out.
Papy, bon anniversaire.
Bon anniversaire.
No stress. Well then, cheers. Santé.
Santé. Bon anniversaire, Papy. Santé, je vais. So far, crossing fingers that everything's going to go to plan. We have some very hard critics to impress with their French cooking.
Time to find out if the roasted wild boar centerpiece has survived JB's tribulations with the oven.
This is cooked. It's a bit cooked so far, but it doesn't look too dry, I hope. Now we are carving. Now you can start to see some pink. That should be good, so I'm gonna start plating it slowly.
That should keep the family happy.
Just la resistance. C'est pas moi. It's not me that can take credit. It's JB.
Despite oven troubles, JB has triumphed.
Je vais te laisser te servir. C'est des pommes de terre au four. Pour le sous chef. Thank you. Oui, c'est important.
For the birthday cake, novice cook Erin has played it safe and ordered out. But shh, I won't tell if you don't.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Johnny. Happy birthday to you.
Day's over.
Yeah.
We've survived the lunch.
We survived. I think it went really well. I think everyone was really happy.
We've learned a lot also.
We've never had to cook or cater for a meal this size. And it was very tasty. And credit to you as the French chef, it was very good. You can now relax.
I will sleep for a week now.
At Chateau de Lys in northern France, Tim and Marguerite aren't quite ready to welcome the bride and groom and 70 guests to the new vintage gin bar. Tim's forgotten to light the barbecue and urgently needs to get on with the cooking.
They say a watched pot never boils, and a watched fire never seems to get lit, so...
Finally, the wet wood catches and they can get going.
That's going now, so... Yeah, we've got the barbecue on now, finally. And it's better late than never. And it's France, you know. Everyone eats it. Everyone eats late in France.
Marguerite's also put the final touches to the bar decor.
We made it. It's finished, but stressful. It's been a heavy day, so I'm just dying to have a little, you know, to show them around and then have a little drink and relax. Fingers crossed that this is what they were expecting.
Time to see what the bride and groom make of the new bar space.
Carissa.
Hi.
We would like to invite you to come to the party area.
So we can finally see
Yeah.
what you've been working on.
Yes.
I apologise for it taking so long.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, guys. You said
Okay.
8:30.
We did.
Hopefully the bar will make up for it. 4 months ago, this was a dilapidated shed. Now, it's a vintage gin bar in the woods.
Wow.
Is this a good start?
Yeah, it's a great start. Wow.
We would like you to be the first 2 people to ever use our new photo booth. This is a photo opportunity.
Like the photo of you guys taking all the photos, it's so funny.
From pigsty to picture perfect. It's a hit.
It means so much to me because all these people love it and they are our target group. They're all young, hip, trendy people about to get married. That's exactly what we need.
And Tim's barbecue buffet is going down a storm too.
We worked our socks off to get this place up and running and to get the gin bar built on time. It's been a job of work and yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with it. I'm proud of it, to be honest.
Wow. It's great.
It's amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Exceeded our expectations above and beyond. Like, you really hit the ball out of the park, seriously. It's great. Like, it's really great. You promised you deliver, and you really did.
I mean, it's exactly what they described. They told us what it's going to look like.
Yeah,
and then they made it.
And the drinks are amazing, the people are amazing, the scenery is amazing. So, what more could we ask for, really?
The gin bar is an absolute hit. It's such a hit that people...
Yeah.
They talk about it, ask questions, want to try everything out. It's amazing. I couldn't have wished for a better reaction. You know, they loved it. They are loving it. It's fantastic. I'm so pleased.
It looked like they may fall at the final hurdle, but Tim and Marguerite have delivered and are well on the way to making the wedding packages a very successful part of the business.
Très bien.
Very good.
Merci. Yeah, very good.
Next time, I step in to help JB and Erin.
How are we doing? Nice to see you.
With an unhinged problem.
Oh, you broke it?
Yeah.
In the hole?
Yeah, obviously.
Right, that's a bit of an issue.
The floodgates open at Tim and Marguerite's chateau.
I've got a great leak down here, and my kitchen is flooding. So, I don't know what to do.
A nutritionist May's healthy baking is not a family favourite.
Go on, try it. It's just not very nice.
Yes, it is.
I'm Dick Strawbridge, and along with my wife, Angel, and our 2 children, we've lived in this magnificent chateau in France for the last 4 years.
Open your eyes!
It's not just our home,
Ta-da!
but a business.
There we go. Thank you very much.
And it turns out we're not the only ones who want a chateau to call home.
Oh, gosh. Oh, heaven.
Now Angel and I are back, guiding more daring Brits on their journey.
This is where it gets interesting, isn't it?
A bit of copper bling. I can't believe it.
We'll work with some familiar faces.
Cheers, baby. Good to see you.
Welcome.
And meet a new wave of chateau-loving Brits.
This is great. This is where the creativeness is.
Look at that movement. Oh, man, I love it.
As they battle to renovate their homes. And make them work as businesses.
Oh, there it goes.
There'll be triumphs.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
And setbacks.
Seriously, I was really close to a breakdown.
Whoa.
But however hard the going gets, for these plucky Brits, their homes really are their castles. Today, I step in.
Oh, yeah?
When some DIY hits breaking point.
Ah, you broke it?
Yeah.
In the hole? Right, that's a bit of an issue.
One chateau owner faces family flack over her healthy baking.
Go on, try it. It's just not very nice.
And a foodie weekend launch threatens to be a damp squib.
I've got a great leak down here, and my kitchen is flooding. So, I don't know what to do.
The fairy tale 28-bedroom Chateau de Bordeaux is the new home to fiancés Brit Erin and French-born JB, who are getting it ready to host events and weddings. They're doing up a solarium or sunroom to serve guests breakfast. DIY has not gone smoothly.
They snapped. They snapped.
Oh, they snapped the pin.
The window frames now have a bunch of broken hinges.
It broke. It broke.
The chateau is around 170 miles south of our place, in the beautiful Pays de la Loire. So it's just a 3-hour journey to see if I can find a fix for those pesky hinges that won't blow their budget. Hiya!
Hello.
How are you doing? Nice to
How
see
are
you.
you?
Yeah, good.
Nice to
Hello,
see you. Welcome
darling.
back.
What's happening today?
The solarium.
Solarium, are you serious?
Yeah.
Come up there.
So
Right.
this is it. This is the solarium.
This is quite special.
So we thought it would be a good idea, to refurbish the windows, so pop them out of the hinges, off, clean them, repaint, put them back on.
They lift straight off, don't they?
Well, they didn't. We shared most of the hinges here, so yeah, this is why you're here.
Well, this will be like a little conservatory, won't it? It'll be really quite special. Okay, how many problems have you got? 1 there, 2, 3, 4. Well, you did a job on it, didn't you, fella? 5, 6, 7. So you butchered 7 hinges.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So my friend Ali and I, rugby players.
Once an accident, twice a stupidity, 3 times his enemy action. I've never worked out what 7's going to be.
We're doing great, and then nah.
Right, what I'd like to do is to see how easy one of those comes out. Have you tried hitting it up with something?
Yeah.
Have you got a punch or anything like that? Have you got hammers and punches? Oh, you bought my glasses with me this time.
It looks capped.
Sorry, it looks capped.
But, you're the
Doesn't look capped
specialist.
up there, does it? Ah, OK. Well, we can drill it out. Tap it. Yeah,
OK.
And screw something into it. We actually put a bolt into it, just took the top of the bolt. As long as it's that size, as long as we've got any bolts that fit into those holes, I think that's worth a try.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Drill. You got a drill and a bit?
I reckon if we can drill out the old broken hinge pins, we can then screw in cut-down bolts to act as new ones.
Right, are you going to do this first, Erin?
Oh no, I don't want to take credit for destroying the door, so I'll let you boys play and I will see you later.
Thank you. Thank you for being sporty.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I'm not doing it. Right, nice and gently.
JB drills out the first of the broken hinge pins.
Now, if we had a bolt, we put a bolt in there, just have it cut off.
OK.
Yeah? That means we got one of these.
Oh, yeah, OK.
Yeah? You know what I mean? So we've got the same drilling to do there.
OK.
If we do that one first and we do the door,
Yeah.
then we get the first window up.
Good, sounds good.
Yeah, OK. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and grind this.
While I grind the bolts, I've left JB in charge of getting the other broken hinge pins from this frame out, using a hardened drill bit suited to metalwork.
Oh, that's stupid.
Unfortunately, they can still break if you don't treat them right.
Ah. Snap the drill bit in it. Dick won't be happy. Dick?
What have you broken? What have you broken?
The drill bit.
You broke it?
Yeah.
In the hole?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. Right, that's a bit of an issue, really, because it's hardened steel.
Yeah.
With the drill bit stuck in there, this problem has just got worse. Back to the drawing board. 60 miles away is 19th century Chateau de la Vigne, the French home of May, Guy, and their 21-year-old son Jack and 19-year-old daughter Jade.
Life here is very relaxed, very enjoyable.
We cook lovely meals, we play games, we watch films. It's a perfect spot to gather the family.
Thank you, Mum.
You're welcome.
The chateau is located in the Loire Valley, where nutritionist May is in charge of business, hosting guests in the chateau, 3 holiday lets, as well as running well-being retreats.
There is always something to deal with. There's always something I need to address.
She's now in the midst of transforming an outbuilding into a new yoga studio. The first group is due in 3 weeks and includes a journalist who's rating the retreats.
So it's the first time I've ever had a review written about my retreat.
With good PR at stake, she's enlisted son Jack to help with the decorating.
Come on, we've got to get this done. So I'm not sure I've ever seen Jack doing any DIY, so we're starting at a pretty low bar here. Here we go. I'm going to be showing him which end of the paintbrush he needs to use, and we're just going to go from there and hope for the best.
The first job is to cover the paint on the old doors with a base coat.
Okay, not too thick, Jack. As you know, a bit thicker than that.
Make your mind up.
Jack, you're splashing. No, come on, you've got to get really... Look. Go like that, so it's smooth into it. So a bit slap happy. Literally. It's literally going everywhere. Just try and work that paint in a little bit.
Like that?
Yes, that's it. That's it. See, that's so much better. Okay.
Old paint concealed, the new top coat can go on.
If we can just get a really nice coat of paint on, it will look really cute. And then no one will know all the awful things that lie behind it. So what do you reckon, Jack? Do you think that's a nice colour?
It looks darker on the door than it does in the pot, which is a good sign.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and
Does
see
it
how
look
it dries.
mauve to you?
I couldn't tell you what mauve is. Final answer.
The good thing about this door is that because it's an old door, it doesn't have to look perfect.
I suppose that's called chateau chic.
We can really get away with quite a lot with this door, which is a great thing, because it's not going to look perfect.
I think you missed the bit at the top right as well.
Well, oh yeah. All right, I think we'll leave that, because I do think it's going to need another coat. Should we just call that done?
We'll call that done.
We'll call it done.
It's as done as it's going to be.
Not bad at all for a first attempt, Jack.
I'm happy with that, Mum.
Yeah. We're definitely going for the rustic look.
There's a lot more studio to paint, as well as skirting and lighting to fit, before it's ready for a first yoga lesson. At 19th century Chateau de Lys in northern France, we've been catching up with Tim and Marguerite, who we first met last year.
So these ones are all ready to go, yeah?
Yep.
Following our advice, they're now expanding from B&B into wedding packages, with help from their newly created vintage bar in the woods.
I couldn't have wished for a better reaction. You know, they loved it. They are loving it. It's fantastic. I'm so pleased.
Now Tim and Marguerite are turning their attentions to some much-needed cash in the off-season by staging good food weekends.
Super. I think the thing about all chateaus is they eat money. There's always something breaking, there's always something going down. The most difficult time is the winter.
Financially, it's always important to have people all year round. January, February, beginning of March is normally very, very quiet. If we could fill a few weekends in those months that bring in nice pay, that would be absolutely amazing.
Today, their first ever group is arriving. 30 guests from the UK with high expectations.
If this works for us, then that's going to make it 1,000 times easier for the chateau to survive and have a comfortable life.
Tim usually does the catering, but to make this weekend go with a bang, he's invited a professional chef over from the UK.
We've got the best chef in Kent, a guy called Will Devlin. He's come over to help me out because I need to have something really wonderful. Will, amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Very pleased
Nice
to meet you,
thing.
mate.
What a place.
Well, yeah. Well, thank you. I have to say, I'm quite intimidated to meet a real chef.
Pleasure to be here, really.
Well, you know, it's a pleasure to have you, really. Hope you enjoy yourself.
Will has his own restaurant in Kent, where he's won awards for cuisine focused on local seasonal ingredients.
So would you like to see the kitchen and everything?
Absolutely,
in the chateau?
yeah. For
well,
sure, yeah.
Great. Well, follow me, mate. We'll have a look around. Welcome to, the kitchen.
This is the engine room where
it
all
is the
happens.
engine room, yeah. Big enough?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bit of a mismatch weekend. We're doing everything at the same time because it's our first good food weekend, which is why I'm quite lucky to have you here. And it also means that if it isn't good food, it's your fault. So...
Don't worry, I've been used for worse things, don't worry. Better get cracking then, no? Got a lot to do.
Got a lot to do.
Tim's not just delegating kitchen jobs. He's also teamed up with a catering college in the UK to give some trainee butlers a chance to practice their service skills over the weekend.
There's a butler school who would like to try out their butlering. So there's 6 little trainee butlers. They're going to get the chance to wait tables and learn how to be butlers.
They'll serve a 5-course meal, showcasing local seasonal food,
including some ingredients growing in the chateau grounds.
I thought we were going to go and forage later on.
I think we should give it a go. I mean,
yeah.
Depending on what the weather's been like in the last couple of days.
I think there might be a few horse chestnuts kicking around out there, so that'd be nice at the end of the evening.
Chestnuts.
Sweet chestnuts.
Don't want to feed people horse chestnuts.
No, you're absolutely right.
Here we go.
Nothing beats using wild food from your own
There
land.
might be a few things in the grass.
If you're going foraging, have someone with you who knows their stuff. Luckily for Tim, he's got Will.
Will, how you doing, mate?
Cool. We've got a few bits for the salad, so we're going to do this, the lobster salad. Got some wild dandelion leaves, some sorrel. It's got a kind of lemony citrus kick at the end.
Can I try a bit?
Yeah, for sure.
I've never seen this before. Amazing. And this is growing on my land?
Yeah, so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the V in the bottom of the leaf there, kind of like an arrowhead.
Right.
And,
it is like an arrowhead, isn't it?
Yeah. You get a real nice kind of
delicious.
minerality from the start, and
That
then a
is
little
stunning.
acidity at the end.
That is absolutely stunning.
We dress that through with some wild dandelion leaves that are a little bit bitter, but the acidity in there kind of balances through.
Wow. And I'm hoping we're going to find a few mushrooms.
Yeah, there's thousands of different types.
Yes.
And learn the ones that you can find and stick to them.
Exactly.
Learn the edible ones.
Yes.
Will knows what's safe to eat and what's not. So don't try this unless you do as well.
So you're looking for from the parasol mushrooms, there's a little bit of mottling on the top.
Right.
And then they've got this kind of collar on them.
Yes.
Goes halfway up and a bit more mottling on the sides.
Well done, sir. It's amazing that, like 100 metres from where I live.
Yeah, we've barely started.
We barely started. We've already found things that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
You cannot buy this stuff in a supermarket. Love it, mate. Let's keep going, yeah?
Ingredients for a successful weekend ahead. Now to make sure the dining room decor and meals deliver. Back in the Pays de la Loire, I'm at Chateau de Borno, helping novice DIYers JB and Erin fix their solarium windows. Sadly, it's not quite going to plan, as JB's broken the drill bit inside the broken hinge.
Erin, solarium is staying open.
I left you for 2 minutes to go and get some tools. Right, give us your drill.
Using a replacement drill bit, I reckon drilling out a parallel hole will help get the broken bit out.
This is not a quick job here.
No, there's no quick job, are they?
A pair of long-nosed pliers, and let's get a grip of this thing.
Oh yes, well done.
Broken drill bit and hinge pin removed, back to the task at hand. Drilling a hole to fit the new bolt.
We need a bigger hole in there now, don't we? Get some oil on it to help with the cutting, yeah? We'll get that. Meanwhile, I'm going to see about making the bolts to go on it, yeah? Hot. Putting that in there. Cut that little nut in half. You wouldn't tell the difference.
With the bolts cut for hinge pins, we now have to drill holes for them in the hinges on the door.
Happy with that?
Time to hang the door and see if it all works.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay, the top is in. Middle is.
Push it back. Hold on.
Is that okay? Are we all in?
It's on the top, it's on there.
The bottom is slightly jarring.
Okay.
Do you want to
Hold on.
have a look?
One last wobble to get it into place.
That's it. That's it. Is it on?
It's on.
Yes. Jean-Baptiste. The principle's proven, and it works, and it's...
I just need to get better at drilling without breaking drill bits, isn't it? No, it's fine. Great. Well, I'm very pleased. Thank you so much.
There you go. You can have doors here.
Now that JB knows what to do, he's all set to fix the rest of the hinges himself. saving a small fortune.
Let me see you.
Lovely
You take care.
Thank you.
Go do some work. Go on, you've got plenty to do.
Plenty to do.
See ya.
Safe drive. Bye-bye.
See you.
In the Loire Valley at Chateau de la Vigne, nutritionist and chateau owner May is racing to finish her new yoga studio, ready for its first booking.
It's really important that the retreats go well for my mum. A lot of her business is about people knowing who she is. So if we have 8 to 10 guests who can tell everyone how wonderful it was, that will do wonders for my mum's publicity.
May wants to show her studio in the best light, so she's picking out some fixtures.
There's one here, actually, that could work. The second brown one down. Alors, madame, le numéro 39, vous avez en stock?
Celui-ci, oui.
Ça, c'est deux?
Oui.
Deux. OK.
Lumière jaune, lumière blanche. C'est pour un bureau
Non, c'est pas un bureau, c'est pour yoga. Alors, quelque chose relaxante. Jaune, oui. D'accord. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Pardon.
Back at the chateau, May's getting handyman Roger to fit the yoga studio lights.
Is it the same colours for live and neutral here?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Really good.
Perfect.
That's good.
Right. Good job.
These were the 50 watt. Do you want to do them?
Yeah, I'll do them.
Boy job.
Fitting in place, novice DIYer Jack gets a job of putting in the bulbs.
Have you done this before, Jack?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm proper good at it.
Come on, Jack.
Oh, it sounds good.
That's it.
That's one.
Sometimes even the simplest jobs throw up a challenge.
I'm left-handed again.
Bad workman always blames his tools.
There you go. How do you want them angled?
Don't worry about that. Let's just see if they work first. You're literally going to see my face light up.
Yeah! There we go.
Fantastic. So these were the yellow lights that she gave me a choice of yellow or white. So yellow's much nicer, isn't it?
The bracket suits the room perfectly, and the orange light works a lot better than white light would.
It's a yellow light, Jack.
Yellow light. I think we've taken a big step towards the type of room we're trying to create today.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so excited. I really can't wait to start getting those yoga mats out and working out where each one is going to go. I can't wait. Yeah.
May now needs to fit the skirting, clean up, and dress the yoga studio to get it ready for its first booking. At Chateau de Bordeaux, Erin and JB are getting their place ready for events and weddings and have turned attention to the honeymoon suite.
This is why we want to do the honeymoon suite, to offer this sort of chateau experience, chateau feel, comfy, luxurious experience to your client.
After taking advice from interior design friend Joe,
Absolutely hit the nail on the head. That's wonderful.
Erin and JB are fitting cut-price panelling. JB's taken on the task of cutting everything to size before Erin fixes the mouldings to the wall, but she's not happy.
I did not cut that piece of wood.
Let's hope the next attempt measures up.
You're joking. Are you on it?
Yeah.
Bang on it?
Bang on it.
There's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Like
nothing.
a millimetre gap. Is it on the
more
line?
like 2 millimetres.
Look at this line.
Yeah, it's on the line.
On the line, okay.
You know what though? If the gap is up there, no one can see it. I know it's annoying for the perfectionist in you, JB. But I think we match this one, we make sure that this looks good, and then what's happening up there, we can use wood filler, and no one is ever going to see that.
JB's engineering mind just won't let him compromise.
All right, okay.
Does not happy with that suggestion, because you won't sleep at night now, knowing that at the top is a millimetre off.
I need to recheck that size. Just can't let it go. It's too short.
Yeah, I know.
I was distracted. All right, let's try the other one. Maybe, hopefully, this one is a bit longer, but...
Take 2.
I'm in the right position here.
Bingo! That's the final bit of panelling effect done. Erin's got a creative addition of her own that won't break the bank.
What I was thinking, above this door, you know, normally in a lot of chateau, above the door you'd have a fresco or something like that. You know, there's that piece of wood that I found in the attic. Maybe if it's repainted, we could sort of touch up the sort of plaster work in it and then repaint it. I don't know. Should I bring it in? Do you want to have a look?
Do you have a choice?
I'll show you. I'll see what you think. Hang on. This is it. So it's actually made of wood. It's quite heavy, actually.
Right.
So this, I think, used to be above a fireplace. I mean, it's a bit damaged, but I think...
It's lovely.
Use your imagination, JB.
Do you not think it might be nice to have a little nod to the old chateau involved in this room?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if it was up there, just above the doorway.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's probably a bit too big looking at it like that, but with a little bit of doing it up, I think it could be lovely.
Just say yes, JB.
Good, well done.
Well done, team of two.
Good, well, beer time.
Yeah, time for a glass of wine and sunshine, I think.
Cheers to that. The look of fully panelled walls without the eye-watering price tag. Bargain.
But we're getting there. I think, you know, today went really well. So...
Good, well, as long as you're pleased, I am pleased.
Good. Cheers.
At Chateau de la Vigne in the Loire Valley, it's the day of the retreat.
You've done such a good job. They are cute. They're very cute.
10 guests are due in just a few hours, and fortunately, the yoga studio is finally ready. It was a disused outbuilding in the grounds of the chateau. Now, they've replastered, painted, and laid new flooring. And it's a bright, relaxing space ready for its first students.
Seems to have actually happened. It's materialised. I have got a yoga space, so I'm so excited about that.
The focus is getting the accommodation and healthy eating menu prepped for their arrival.
I would quite like to get the beds done. 2 singles at the top, the king room, all the other rooms, and just 1 single made up in the twin room. OK?
Son Jack is on bedroom duty, and he's under strict instructions from Mum.
That's my mum's trick, she'll be proud. Starting the duvet cover inside out, folding it over. Needless to say, Mum will be in here changing this, but don't think I've done too badly. I'm upstairs, I'm in the twin room. Speak of the devil.
OK. Not bad. Not bad, Jack.
Yeah?
Yeah, but hang on. So the pillows...
Go underneath, okay.
No, the pillows go on top.
That's what I meant.
They go up like that.
So I was close. Not bad for a first try, is it?
It's not bad. Well done.
Bedroom inspection complete.
All right.
Brilliant. So
Moving
this
on.
is done.
Did you fold the toilet paper?
Oh, no.
The devil's in the detail.
I actually love doing this because it's just like, it's a little extra touch. But I get really pernickety about it. I just want everywhere to have it. Mum always forgets as well. Finished.
Time to check the ETA of their guests' flights.
Is it the one that's arrival at 3:07?
The retreat guests, including the reviewing journalist, have been delayed.
That is going to be a problem.
Why?
The yoga. We won't be able to start the yoga on time.
But I mean, we can just ditch the yoga.
No, we can't ditch the yoga.
Oh, sorry.
No way.
Yoga is what the guests signed up for, Jade.
I think we're done here.
During the retreat, May's also serving up a healthy eating menu,
There we go.
including Spécialité de la Maison, May's sweet potato brownies.
Go on, try it.
It's just not very nice.
Yes, it is. It's cold, so I think it needs to be at room temperature. It's nice.
It's got a weird aftertaste.
No, I would say if that was horrible, then we wouldn't be serving it. It's actually very good. It's got really lovely ingredients.
Time for a casting vote from Jack.
Jade, I hear you need a third opinion on the brownie.
Try it.
I wouldn't try that much.
It's not that bad. Do you like it?
I don't love it. I can't necessarily taste sweet potato, but the texture's a bit off. It's a bit weird.
But it's good.
It does the job. It's a healthy chocolate brownie, which is why they're here.
Exactly, Jack. Thank you for the reminder.
What do children know? The mixed reviews aren't stopping May from serving the brownies to her guests,
Hello. Welcome, you have all made it.
who have finally arrived, including health and travel writer Louise Atkinson, who will be reviewing everything, including the new yoga studio.
So it's all there, ready and waiting. So you are the first guest to enjoy the new yoga studio.
Before they start exercising, there are welcome drinks, with that very healthy twist.
It's time for the sweet potato brownies. They look quite nice because they look like normal brownies.
Let's pass those brownies round as well. Don't be shy.
Maybe they need to do some exercise and work up an appetite.
Jade, we got no feedback on the sweet potato brownies, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, like, or no, like, ugh.
If anyone really liked them, they can let us know, and we've got plenty left.
May will have to keep on her toes for the rest of the weekend if she's to bag a good review. At Chateau de Lys, Tim and Marguerite are doing the final prep for their first good food weekend for a group of 30 guests. With help from award-winning chef Will.
Better get cracking then, no? Got a lot to do.
Got a lot to do.
And a team of trainee butlers to wait on the diners.
It's quite scary. It's the first time we're really hosting food again. They're paying quite a bit of money for it, so the standard of food and the drinks has to be quite high. I hope they'll be a bit forgiving if things don't go totally smoothly.
Tim's giving the butlers a guided tour around the chateau and instructions for this evening.
The deal is we have approximately 6 people on each table. We've got 4 tables, and so I'd like it. You guys are going to be dressed up in sort of whatever it is, and you're going to read out the wines, and just make it up as you go along, because that's what everybody else does, you know. This goes particularly well with fish and hedgehog and like whatever. So
fish and hedgehog, my favourite. Butlers briefed, time to welcome the guests from the UK.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
A group of discerning foodies.
Hi, I'm Margaret.
I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you.
First impressions are good.
Pulled up outside the gates and thought, what an amazing driveway. Just want to come down the driveway slowly and take it all in. Chateau's amazing, beautiful.
I just thought the scenery and the leafy trees, it looked amazing. And I'm looking forward very much to the weekend.
Well, you guys are in a little studio, so you got your own little house.
Keen to make a good impression, Tim stepping in to sort a wardrobe malfunction.
Got a bit of an emergency situation for someone. They've broken their belt, so I'm going to hopefully I can rivet this. So I'm just trying to rivet it and hope that it works. Margaret's running around at the moment. There's a lot of things going on, and I am trying to do my thing and repair this guy's belt. Okay, I think that's quite cool actually. As riveted at the Chateau de Lys. Bill, mate.
Oh, Tim, that's brilliant.
Ah, there you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That'll stop everyone being embarrassed. That'll stop me being embarrassed later, so thank you.
With the gourmet banquet fast approaching, Marguerite's decorating the dining hall.
I think I'm going to be okay. Food-wise, I try not to get involved with it too much. We've got people from a catering college, we've got a fantastic chef, and we've got 2 volunteers. we have a chance to sit down for the dinner ourselves, me and Tim. Normally we'd be running around in the kitchen and serving, so we're just going to enjoy it. But before we can enjoy it, we have to do this work.
In the kitchen, Chef Will is busy prepping for the 5-course meal ahead.
The kitchen facilities are much better than I thought they were going to be. There's actually a professional kitchen, some prep space, big fridge, and yeah, we can kind of get cracking. So far, so good.
While Chef Will seems to have everything under control, Tim's struggling next door.
I've got a great leak down here, and my kitchen is flooding. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
At Chateau de Borneau in the Pays de la Loire, Erin and JB are renovating so that they can open up for weddings and events. Every day in a chateau brings a new challenge, and today they're trying to sort out a problem in the ceiling of the turret room above the solarium.
You can see the issue.
Yeah, okay.
There was water just pouring completely through that section there. Well, you can see it's where it's been pulled on the floor. So clearly there's been a tile that's dislodged or a significant hole.
With this shape, because it creates a square shape, so I wonder if it's not the Belvedere, you know, like the...
Oh yeah, the bell tower.
The bell tower
thing.
thing.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
We can't repair it ourselves.
No,
it's just like that involved like climbing on this rotunda roof. It's quite complex.
You can get companies that will send essentially mountaineers with ropes onto the roof to assess the damage.
Assess and do like small repair,
so it might be something we'll have to look into. I mean, certainly we cannot leave it like this for the next few months if it's going to be raining and things.
It's going to cause too much damage. I think it needs to be fixed.
It does.
This definitely can't wait for a rainy day, so Erin and JB summon some specialists to size up the damage.
Bonjour.
Enchanté, arrive.
Bonjour. Jean-Baptiste.
Using these climbing experts will save time putting up scaffolding.
Donc l'idée c'est de faire un peu un contrôle de tout et de lui faire un petit rapport.
Ouais, voilà,
un peu l'ensemble de la toiture de ce qui éventuellement cloche un petit peu.
Ouais.
While they're up there, JB and Erin have asked the team to give everything else a checkup.
We check all the roof and the window, the wall.
Scaling the heights of Chateau de Borneau starts easily enough.
It's really exciting. It's not every day that you have essentially rock climbers on your roof, is it? Fingers crossed, though, that the news is good news.
I did tell him that we want costs to be spread over a few years. So if you can give us like
what needs to be done,
things,
and what needs to be done first,
and a bit of a budget, because there is no cost of scaffolding, so we can just do that at them for like a few days and then they go away.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of this, not having a scaffolding.
The massive, but yeah, if we had a scaffolding, you would do everything in one go.
Get out of them. Oh, they're on the roof.
Yeah, that's it.
Where?
Is that? Cool.
The view from up there must be amazing.
The team checks chimneys, masonry, metalwork, tiles, and guttering. Assessment done, team leader Thierry talks Erin and JB through what they found on the roof of the turret.
Après, pour ce qui est du plomb et du zinc, dans l'ensemble, pas mal de joints de souffrance, là. Donc là, vraiment, ça rentre. Ça ruisselle, grosse pluie, ça rentre, ça rentre, ça rentre.
Unfortunately, they've also discovered another even more serious problem.
La souche de cheminée, il y a une fissure, là. En fait, ça part d'ici. Il y a une fissure qui descend, et ce côté-là, est un peu en biais, il a bougé.
The damage to the chimney means it could fall at any moment, so it needs sorting out and fast.
One big job would be the chimney there. Because it's splitting in two and it's moving. I don't want this chimney to fall on the roof, because then
that would be a big bill. So cheminée, very important.
Yeah, focusing
He's
on
got, yeah.
the safety elements and also the main leak over the solarium is going to be our first port of call, isn't it? And we'll hold our breath when we see the estimate. I'm not sure gaffer tape will cut it on this occasion.
They may be looking at an expensive bill, but keeping their chateau safe and weather-tight will be money well spent. Back at Chateau des Lys, with just hours left until the 5-course gourmet banquet, Tim's battling plumbing problems in one of the kitchens.
Okay, so it is leaking. Where is it leaking? I think it's leaking from there.
The spray tap won't turn off, so it's flooding the floor. Just what you don't need when you've got 30 guests.
The only problem with it is to get the thing through this gap. I'm not sure I can do that. It's one of these little jobs that should take 2 seconds and it's going to turn into a half an hour's work. Oh, no. I think I'm going to have to give up this sink for today. This is not an easy job. No, I can't repair this. What I can do is just leave the shower head in the sink and that will work if I get it out, and that'll be okay for me. I just have to remember not to put it back into its tube. When it leaks, it'll leak into the sink. I've solved it. The leak will be fixed by letting it leak. Put that in there, leaks into the thing. I mean...
It'll do for now.
And get with the washing up. Shall I leave this on?
In the dining room, Marguerite's cutting her cloth according to her tables.
Ooh, I was afraid of that. Oh, I just made the ends a bit long so that that one is a bit short.
Plan B, change the table layout.
So this is going to be one long one instead of 2 separate ones. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. The decor is going to look so good that no one's going to notice that this tablecloth is actually a bit too short.
They're running short in the kitchen too.
Run out of butter for Chef Will's béarnaise sauce. We're still not, panic stations yet. Do you have any idea where there's more butter? I'll send John off in the car. You can go to Gladdy.
With a few hiccups finally smoothed out, things are coming together. And Marguerite's vision for the dining hall is complete.
I've got half an hour before the apéro is going to start, but this is finished and I think it looks great.
Well done.
So, thank
This
you.
looks so good. You've done that so well. That's really posh looking.
Talking of posh, the trainee butlers look the business. And with a whole team of staff on hand, Tim and Marguerite can take a back seat for once.
This stresses me out.
This stresses us out. That's the weird thing, that we don't have to do anything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab a glass and we're going to just enjoy it. And
relax
if it goes right, we're going to be really happy.
We're going to have a gourmet evening in our own chateau with the top chef in Kent, and it's brilliant. Cheers, Kevin.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Living the dream.
Come on through and take your seats.
Oh, lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you all to rise with the toast to the Chateau des Lys. Chateau des Lys.
Right, guys, let's go.
The meal tonight has been outstanding. The hosts, Tim and Marguerite, are absolutely lovely. Maybe a little bit to the detriment of their business acumen. They could have made a lot more money from us.
You'd never know this was their first attempt. Now it's a time to really think business.
This is great. I mean, they're so happy. This has gone incredibly smoothly. And Chef Will has taken all the pressure off. He's done all the prep and all the stuff, and I've been the nicest evening we've ever had here.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it again. We'll do it again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. This is the first time we've done this, and we've learned a lot. And a lot of people have expressed an interest in coming back. It's going to be a great revenue stream in the coming months if we decide to do this again in the winter.
This is it for the winter months, I think. Once a month, food event weekend. It's a lot of fun.
Well done, Tim and Marguerite. The food event has been well received. Add this to the wedding packages, and it looks as though they now have a very rosy future to look forward to.
It's giving us the confidence
Yeah.
that we can put down more events.
Yes.
We think for the first time in 5 years we've broken even.
Yeah.
That makes us really, really happy.
We made some magical things happen.
Next time,
A glamorous box of cake.
Angel reveals the secret to good baking.
Part of the key is crumb management.
JB finds out he can have his cake and eat it too, as he and Erin launch their new chateau business.
Oh, that is the doorbell.
Merci bien.
One chateau owner can't quite let go when it comes to a wedding plan.
I am hanging in the background so that I can see what's happening.
And May finds out that too many cooks definitely spoil the cookies.
Why couldn't you have shaped them nicer? They don't look great.
I'm Dick Strawbridge, and along with my wife Angel and our 2 children, we spent the last 4 years turning an abandoned chateau into our dream home. No way! It's not just where we live,
And you're in charge of the kitchen.
it's where we work.
We're in business.
And it turns out we're not the only Brits who have crossed the channel for the chateau life.
Dinner time.
Now Angel and I are back, guiding more owners on their chateau adventure.
How big's your pot of gold?
Not big enough, I'm afraid.
If you stand from where I'm standing, I think it looks quite lovely. Go, go, go!
We'll work with some familiar faces and some who are new to chateau life as they battle to renovate their homes.
Come the next nuclear holocaust, this will be what's left.
And make them work as businesses.
You've got everything done on the list.
No?
Ta-da! There'll be ups and downs.
This glass breaks, there's going to be more euros in my swear jar.
But however hard the going gets, for these plucky Brits, their homes really are their castles. Today,
A glamorous box of cake.
Angel gives a new chateau owner some top baking tips.
Remember, it's crumb management.
And the couple need a quick fix to show their chateau at its best.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
One chateau owner lets a new wedding planner take charge.
Obviously, we need to talk about weather, potential for any bad weather tomorrow.
But can he really hand over the reins?
I'm not going to be difficult in any way. I am hanging in the background so that I can see what's happening.
A new exercise studio is in the spotlight.
Well, it looks fabulous from the outside, but
There's trouble with the catering.
These look awful.
They don't look great.
Why couldn't you have shaped them nicer?
More and more people are seeing the appeal of owning a French chateau.
Got the rope, team?
Yeah.
Like Angel and I, they're doing up buildings and setting up in business.
This is why we work as a team. Angela makes it happen, and I just have to say yes, darling.
Erin and her French-born fiancé Jean-Baptiste, known as JB, only moved into Chateau de Borneau 2 months ago.
Actually, it's not particularly heavy.
This fairy tale castle is in the Renaissance style, but built in the 19th century. It has around 50 rooms, its own moat, and lies just over 100 miles south of our place in the Loire Valley.
So we've made a start on the chateau renovation. Still a long way to go.
The list of things to do is actually very long.
They're currently renting out the 4 gîtes in the grounds and preparing the chateau as a wedding and events venue. Such ambitious ideas mean they've been very busy.
Everything is doable. You just don't panic and keep going, sort of thing.
So far, they've made a start on the honeymoon suite, and I gave them a hand with the doors and windows in the solarium.
They've upgraded the kitchen facilities to suit the catering side of their business.
It's got a wine rack.
And they've restored some glamour to the ballroom and painted one of the staircases.
This chateau has been shut up as a private residence for so many years. None of the locals have ever been in it. They've never seen it.
Now they want to host a party for the mayor and locals to launch their new business and show the chateau's potential.
Doing our first event for the mayor is really important for us, and although we have an events business, we've never actually organised an event.
So with 50 on the guest list, they're planning a quintessentially English afternoon tea with a French twist.
Creating a really beautiful vintage tea party would be lovely. It's something that the French don't have.
Neither JB or Erin are experienced bakers. So where better to get cake decorating tips than here at our chateau with my angel.
We're going to go and say hello.
Erin's brought along a couple of simple sponge cakes, ready for Angel's magic touch.
Oh, I love it. A glamorous box of cake. Hi, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh, aren't you gorgeous? Right, this is for me. Let me take this. Come up. Right, come in. You want a cup of tea?
Beautiful. Oh, I love a cup of tea.
OK, so today, let's do some icing of some cake. Can you ice cakes? How
Well, I haven't done it before, but...
Are you quite creative?
I'm quite creative. I love painting and making things and...
Brilliant, brilliant.
But yeah, I haven't done it before, but I'm willing to learn.
Welcome to our kitchen. In fact, welcome to Dick's kitchen.
Erin wants to create what's known as a naked cake.
Let's get these bad boys out.
So instead of covering the sponge in thick icing, the cake is given a lighter frosted finish.
Part of the key in doing a naked cake is crumb management. And getting the icing sort of really, really nice and smooth. Like little things like having the right tins will make a difference. Like having a straight tin will be better than having... Yeah, and also this has got a bit of an angle to it and a lip as well. But it's OK. Always have a ruler on you. It's 3 centimetres. Now, for a layer, I would say 2.5, 3 centimetres anyway, OK? I'm going to serrate all the edges first. And it's a really simple thing, but you've got a saw. So I'm moving the turntable and doing a little saw in action. Ta-da!
Beautiful.
OK, so then now we have got our first top cake that we can eat later. That's it.
Time for Erin to try out her knife skills.
And you can hold this as well, however, and then you start moving this around. Bigger sawing, I feel like you're pushing too much. So that's it. But gentle. Yeah. OK, let's do it. Let's take it off. Great. And put it over in the grave. Remember, it's crumb management. Great, OK. So when you get to this stage, you're going to ice it. And if you've done a lemon cake, you might put a curd in, or if you've done a Victoria sponge, you might put strawberry jam in, or add jam. Let's use one of our jams.
Perfect, sounds good.
So after adding a layer of buttercream, made with icing sugar and softened butter, it's the jam.
That's it. You're natural. Great.
Right, it's OK.
That's it.
And to finish, a thinly spread layer of more buttercream icing.
You see, already it starts looking great, doesn't it? It's such a natural. Brilliant. Honestly. Oh.
You said it too soon.
Let's hope Erin masters the art of icing before the mayor's tea party. A 100 miles south of us, in the Loire Valley, is the 17th century Chateau Saint-Loup, now owned by ex-lawyer Charles Henry. He bought the place almost 30 years ago for £1.2 million. One of its claims to fame is that the Marquis who built it was the inspiration for a character in the fairy tale Puss in Boots.
Well, my link to the chateau is something of a fairy tale itself. One day, I just happened to drive past the chateau on the hill, and I stopped and looked down, and I thought to myself, now, this is the most beautiful chateau I've ever seen in my life.
Sitting in 120 acres of parkland, it has 25 ensuite bedrooms and was built on the foundations of a medieval fortress.
As you can see to the left, the remainder of the medieval bit, the square tower in particular.
Charles gave up a career as an international lawyer to dedicate himself to renovating this beautiful building.
My family didn't think very much of what I did. They thought I was completely mad. But, voila, it's my life and I'm pleased where I am.
Living in a chateau this spectacular comes at an eye-watering price.
Running a chateau costs €100,000 a year. We're talking about operational costs.
To pay those bills, they've built a successful business running events and guest accommodation. Plus, they keep outgoings down by employing only a handful of staff.
This house used to be run by 100 staff. There were 45 gardeners in the 18th century and 60 people in the house. I live here with my wife, and then we have 2 gardeners, and then a governess for the house. We're the jack of all trades. We do a garden in the morning and the rooms in the evening, and to us it's heaven, but I'm sure to a lot of people it would be hell. So you've got to know who you are and make your choices.
Today, Charles is working with wedding planner Sarah, who's organising everything for the bride and groom, Tina and Samuel from Canada.
Hello! Hi!
Hello!
Sarah has an impressive CV, including a stint at Prince Charles's Palace in London. But she's still untested by this Charles.
Thank you for having us.
And she's keen to make a good impression.
Right, so we've moved lunch back to 12:30, so that gives us 45 minutes. So we'll do a walk around, because obviously you've not been here before. Obviously we need to talk about weather, potential for any bad weather tomorrow, and talk about the contingency plan. Okay.
Will you please come then?
The weekend weather forecast is mixed, so they're working out dry and wet weather options for the 2-day event.
So obviously you've got quite a busy schedule this afternoon. The biggest pressure I feel is living up to their expectations and ensuring that they're happy with everything. After you. You have to make sure that every single wedding is the best wedding you've ever done, because if you slip up, then you're going to lose a lot of contacts. We want to do a cocktail inside, and then it will go out to here.
Okay.
This is the first time the couple have seen around the chateau.
It's a real fireplace.
Oh yes, it's a real house. It's not Walt Disney.
We absolutely adore this venue. It's obviously incredibly beautiful. We would love to work here again, and of course, that all lies on us doing an amazing job.
It's in this stateroom that Sarah's got tonight's welcome party planned.
Right, so everybody will come down to here for 7, and then we'll then bring you through to dinner. So we'll go back to the front of the chateau. Right, so for tomorrow, in a good weather scenario, ceremony this side or the other side. Now, to answer that, you probably want to see the other side. So let's walk through.
Anything that goes wrong will not be the fault of the supplier, it will be the fault of the chateau. So that's why it's important to be nosy.
You could walk down here to come to the ceremony.
I'm not going to be difficult in any way, nor too nosy, but I am hanging in the background so that I can see what's happening.
Now, Faith is going to be putting flowers around these stairs.
Yes,
perfect for photographs, for your group photographs. Then we would probably then move you round to the front for the canapé reception. Perfect.
With the location sorted, it's now down to Charles and Sarah to make it all run smoothly. The 19th century Chateau de la Vigne in the Loire Valley is the French home to May Simpkin and family.
Welcome, you have all made it.
During the off-peak season, with the help of daughter Jade and son Jack, May runs a yoga and health retreat.
Let's pass those brownies round as well, don't be shy.
After extensive restoration works, they now have a dedicated yoga studio in one of their outbuildings. And guests on health and well-being retreats will have daily classes there.
Seems to have actually happened. It's materialised. I have got a yoga space, so I'm so excited about that.
The only slight hitch is a wall in the middle, which means it's not quite the open space she was hoping for. With classes due to start, yoga teacher Jamie is checking it out.
What do you think? Well, it looks fabulous from the outside, but the inside's just wow.
Oh.
You've done such a good job with it.
I'm so pleased.
Yeah, it's fantastic. There's a good thing about the wall, which is that you can actually use it rather than think about it as being a disadvantage. Because in lots of my classes I teach inversions, headstand, handstand, and actually can use the wall to support people.
Yes.
So instead of it being something detrimental to the space, it can be advantageous. Also, what really distracts people in a yoga class is looking at each other.
Is looking at other, yes, absolutely.
So because the wall's there, it adds this element of not
being in their own little
privacy,
zone.
but limits distractions.
Oh, I love it.
So that's another
I love
positive.
it.
So I'm going to continue to think of more and more positive things about that wall.
Perfect.
Yeah. Are you proud?
Oh, I'm really proud. I'm very excited as well. I can't wait to run the first class.
Me too.
Really excited.
With Jamie totally on board, the studio's ready for the first yoga class.
And we'll bring our palms together. Just rest the hands against the chest.
There's added pressure, as among the guests is journalist Louise Atkinson, who's reviewing the retreat.
I just want you to breathe naturally for a few breaths.
May's there too, checking that all is going well.
Try to release any tension from the shoulders.
I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, and I cannot believe we've actually arrived.
And we'll exhale.
It's just incredible. I'm so thrilled to have that dedicated space that I dreamed of, and I think they all love it.
Anaesthetist turned chateau owner Erin is in our kitchen with Angel, adding cake decorating to her range of skills. It's a dress rehearsal for the mayor's tea party that they're holding in a few weeks' time.
Great, okay.
Now they're ready to add the final layer of crumb-free buttercream icing.
You can do it at the top, go out to the edge, and then go around the side. And it's literally just a final, quite thin skim.
Okay.
You want to have a go?
All right.
Go on, do it. Look, for me, you can't go wrong. No, you can't. So it needs to be a really thin skim now, okay? Done like a pro. This is a crumb-free topper. I feel like you're getting a little bit more confidence to scrape a bit harder as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Listen, if you saw that in a shop, you'd want to buy it, wouldn't you? Or you'd certainly want to eat it. So, you are a natural. You just did the wrong career. You shouldn't have been a doctor, saving people's lives or any of that.
With the cakes iced, it's time for the decoration, using some flowers straight from our garden.
Bit of floristry tape. Really simple to use. Put it on, put it around. Okay, just make sure you cover all of the stem. I think you're a little bit more creative than you let on, so I don't need to show you this, but let's do it together. Things look always slightly nicer, asymmetric as well. So I'm going to get a little bit more sort of the botanical, bring it around the side. I know it dictates the mickey out of me all of the time. It kind of needs to do this.
That's good. Cascade.
But if it does, you're fine. Like, I wouldn't even go too much more messy on that now. I think it looks quite sweet. I think the point is that it's just about having a bit of fun, isn't it? So, right. Lovely.
Yeah.
I feel like nearly I should high-five you.
Yeah. Go on,
well done.
Great job. I reckon that's a cake fit for a mayor.
Thank you so much. It's been really great.
Oh, it's lovely meeting
Thank you.
Do you feel like you've got some of the tools?
Yeah, I do. It's been really, really useful.
Great.
Thank
you know what?
so
If
much.
you've got confidence, that's all you need. Because you've got some skills, I've seen.
Oh,
so
that's very kind of you.
Best of luck.
Angel spending that time with me today is, it's given me a bit of a boost that I'll hopefully be able to put it all off. Fingers crossed.
At Chateau de Saint-Loup in the Loire Valley, owner Charles and wedding planner Sarah
Okay, I think we're done on that one.
are preparing for the 29 guests attending tomorrow's wedding.
So it's 14 chairs on each side.
That's okay here.
It's the first time Sarah has worked with Charles, and he's keeping a close eye on progress.
The two here, at least, I'd say, we should go down.
Okay, let's move this one and see.
For the moment, I'm quite happy with what Sarah's done. It's the first time she's calm. And so we've got to get used to each other. We're not very far so that we can have a peep and say when things happen.
Before Sarah can start decorating areas, she needs to know whether that overcast sky might put paid to an outdoor ceremony.
Fiona, could you just check your weather forecast? It's getting a bit blustery.
Sunny intervals and a moderate breeze.
Okay, so this is just the moderate breeze I'm feeling. It's not a storm on its way.
But Sarah's not convinced by the forecast.
So this will be the storm coming in, probably. I'm getting a little worried. Given the change overnight in the weather forecast for tomorrow, it's definitely of concern.
Sarah's got another option up her sleeve just in case.
There is a plan B. We get everything inside the chateau, into one of the reception rooms. With these numbers, it's not such a concern because we can move those between us pretty quickly if we had to, but we'll make that call a little bit later.
For now, though, there's a more pressing problem. The bridegroom's parents have an issue with their bedroom.
The parents of Samuel,
yes,
their room want to add 2 more beds.
The bats in the room. Okay, I'll leave you with Charlotte.
The light on and the window open.
Was the window open with the light on?
No.
Oh, so the bats have gone into the room, or they were already in the room?
No, they came in.
Okay.
I'm sure there were no bats before.
Maybe it's too soft.
Oh, the bed.
Oh, the
Sorry.
bed.
I thought you said bats had come into the room.
No.
The bed, okay.
Ah, the perils of international communication. Glad they got to the bottom of that problem.
You want an extra bed in there?
Yes,
Yeah, extra
two.
2 extra beds? How many are you in there?
Just 2.
Just 2.
But this 2 is too soft for them.
All right.
Okay,
we'll
see what you can do.
Charles agrees to put in another bed, leaving Sarah to concentrate on tonight's welcome celebrations.
I'm good.
Okay.
Upstairs, Charles is busy housekeeping with his wife, Sophie.
We were asked to put in an extra bed, so we're doing it.
Tonight's meal is outside, but it's still not clear whether the ceremony will also be in the open air tomorrow.
I'm hoping that the high winds that we've had today have actually blown the storm through a bit quicker. We'll find out in the morning, I suppose, when we wake up and see.
At Chateau de Borno, Erin and JB are preparing a tea party for the mayor that will also launch their events business.
What do you think is the better one? Do you think that one's nicer for the top?
Erin is making the centerpiece for the party, a Victoria sponge.
Are they both the same thickness? Or?
No, because I haven't got uniform
So
tins.
that one is the nicest. We invited quite a lot of people, local people, neighbors, people who've helped us along, people who would like to work with. And the problem is we don't actually know how many people are coming. It could be 5 or it could be 45.
JB's doing his bit and making biscuits.
It's also going to be the first time we're going to meet a lot of our direct neighbours, which is quite important because obviously we want to organise events here.
This chateau has been the centre of the community for like many years, and then when it became private again, no one was allowed in, and it's a bit of a shame, and we want to share it, and we'd love to have, you know, the 14 juillet parties and the harvest festivals and things like that again.
I wonder if they expect this place to be entirely done up by now.
I don't think so. People know. I hope not.
It needs to be tasted.
Yeah, you're right. Good? Approved?
If you need more help with, you know, the crumbs that you don't want, I'm here.
Great. So when I went to Angel, she gave me lots of really great top tips about how to sort of decorate some naked cake design. And she told me all the ingredients and things that I needed to make sure that I could do this properly. So I duly went and ordered it. And obviously being in rural France, nothing's arrived. So I'm making do with what we found around the house.
As we know only too well, being able to improvise is an essential skill for chateau owners.
And I have to say the fish slice is not the easiest device to be using here. But that's all right.
Do you want a trowel?
Erin and JB want to impress and plan to show off the areas they've renovated, ready for their wedding and events business. But there's still a lot to do to get the honeymoon suite and solarium ready for tomorrow.
I think the worst thing would be if we have nothing to showcase. We don't want the tourism office to come here and think, oh my God.
Absolutely not.
To make matters even trickier, neither of them has much experience when it comes to interior design.
We're like two scientists trying to be interior decorators, so this is not...
It's going to be very well organised.
Let's thread some of this so it looks like it's growing up it.
That's just the sort of touch my angel would go for. I like it.
Nothing like leaving it to the last minute, eh?
Life would be boring otherwise, I guess.
In the honeymoon suite, there's another job to do. The plaster frieze they found is renovated and ready for installation.
It'd be lovely to think it was from this room, but the sort of hapless romantic in me quite likes the idea of using something that was original and putting it back in its rightful place so it's not forgotten and lost forever. Oh, well done.
There's nothing more satisfying than bringing a little bit of chateau history back to life. Next, on to decorating the ballroom, where they'll be serving tea.
How are we going to fix the wisteria to the boiserie?
Upstairs, they've got loads of artificial flowers.
Could look quite dramatic, couldn't it?
Go.
Do you want me to help you with that? Hang on, just clear the space.
I will need you to open doors.
Yeah, that's all right.
I can't see anything.
Careful on the marble stair, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to carry it sideways and you can actually see where you're going?
I'm covered in flowers, like literally covered by flowers.
Do you want to just adjust it so you can see?
I can see my left shoulder. That's very useful. I hope you know where we're going.
Great teamwork, guys.
Oh. When you said right, I didn't know if it was right, turn right, or right, we have arrived.
Okay, let's try and unwind this. Well done.
At Chateau de la Vigne, the yoga and health retreat is in full swing.
Yeah, I just want you to breathe naturally for a few breaths.
Whilst Chateau owner May joins in with stretching and flexing at the early morning class, son Jack is in charge of providing all the nutritious meals for guests.
Yeah, 90% of my day is here in the kitchen. And actually, when the guests are busy doing something, like a yoga session, it gives us the time and space we need to run around and get stuff sorted. I say us, Jade's still in bed, but she'll be with us shortly, I hope.
Jack's getting ahead and prepping lunch while he waits for Jade to emerge.
Making me cry, these onions. A typical properly crying, these ones. A strong French onion. I've been up an hour and a half and I hope she's still not in bed. Good morning. You've just woken up. Get over here, because breakfast is in 20 minutes.
I have to look presentable.
You do have to look presentable. Of course you have to look presentable. Get over here quickly. Wow, she sounds very, very asleep.
Check straight by looking at the arch side. Bend your knees a bit more. Just be aware that the front of your chest is resting on your knees.
Do you know what I might do? I might deliberately put the napkins facing the wrong way, just so Jade can complain about it, just so I can tell her, well, she should have been here. Do napkins even have a wrong way? I'm clutching at straws. Anyway, we're getting there.
Class dismissed, they're ready for breakfast.
Good morning.
And May's daughter finally shows up.
Here she is. She knew breakfast was ready, so she got lazy.
I'm here now.
Right.
Breakfast is served. Would you all like to come and sit down?
So we've got a Bersha muesli, or an overnight oats. So these are oats and chia seeds, almond milk, and a little bit of coconut water, and a little bit of orange juice, and cinnamon. And I've got lots of different toppings.
Journalist Louise is recording details of the food ready for her review of the retreat.
Enjoy breakfast, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't go hungry.
Okay, on the right.
And later there's a trip to a local vineyard.
Hey, we're cycling for wine.
Leaving Jade and Jack, time to come up with a healthy treat for later.
The thing is, I read on the recipe. Should I get the recipe up?
Are these cookies?
Raw cookies, not baked.
Yep, nice idea.
Yeah, it says then add the fruits, or cacao nibs, or filling of choice. So we can put whatever we want in it, I think.
They may be going out on a limb here.
So they're just little nice chunks in it.
So let's hope Mum approves of the result.
Cherries.
That's done.
At Chateau Saint-Loup, it's the morning of the big day.
Band are up on the end carpets.
How many are there?
4.
In a room set aside for the bar, owner Charles and wedding planner Sarah are setting up the reception for bride and groom Tina and Samuel.
So we'll put those on the bar.
The couple had hoped for an outdoor ceremony, but rain clouds have scuppered that idea.
Stress is mounted today. I mean, already we had the weather, which we were prepared for, but it is definitely additional stress just to make sure that everything runs smoothly, especially going with a Plan B option.
They have just 5 hours, and Plan B means moving everything for the wedding supper into the orangery. Good luck, guys.
So then you push that in there. Oh, no.
And not everything's going to plan.
The other way around.
Yeah? Well, because the bottles are that side.
So we need to...
Yeah, I need to turn it around.
Outside, Charles has spotted an unsightly blot spoiling the view of the chateau, and he wants the lorry moved.
It could have been on the side, it would be nicer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back inside, Charles is worried that the delicate ring of fresh flowers arranged to frame the wedding ceremony is in danger of shriveling up from the heat of the roaring fire.
Move 2 chairs and push it back a bit. It's variable for the moment, so if you go 1 yard that way, you should be all right. Well, I've convinced the florist to move the ring provisionally by 1 yard towards the end of the room, and now the fire can go, and we will move it back just for the wedding. But that's okay.
Yeah, great.
And
We'll
at
just
last
put it
moment,
back.
push it back.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
No sooner has Charles solved one problem than he spots the fact that the offending lorry has sneaked back.
I have a very small request. Please move that lorry out of the orangery way. Either forward, either backward, as you wish, but please not in front of the gate. S'il vous plaît.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup. I asked several times lorries to be removed from the site, as bride and groom rented a wonderful historic chateau for its ambiance, and so you don't need to see lorries.
With the final touches added, it's almost time for the ceremony to begin.
As soon as they've done the buttonholes, I'm going to go.
And Sarah will officiate. With Charles watching nervously from the sidelines, she leads the wedding vows.
Tina and Samuel, you have exchanged your vows in front of your friends and family, and so with our blessing and joy, I declare you to be husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Congratulations.
When it comes to the actual event, it's been amazing.
Awesome.
At the end of the day, it just exceeds our expectation, and we
really
love the experience.
I'm absolutely delighted because the client this evening thanked us, thanked the team for all the work that we've done, and I could see they were genuinely very happy. So yeah, job done. Really, really pleased. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you.
It's the first time we were working with Sarah, the wedding planner. She's absolutely lovely and full of energy, and somebody who knows what she's doing. What really, really matters in the end is if the client is satisfied, and that matters a lot to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As the evening draws to a close, it looks like Charles and Sarah could have the makings of a great working relationship. At Chateau de la Vigne, guests at May's Yoga and Health Retreat are on an outing to a vineyard.
What is here is white wine and red wine and some of the sweet wine. Do you want to have a smell of it?
May doesn't serve alcohol on the retreat,
I've remembered that smell now.
so the group seem keen for a little wine tasting.
Wasted on me.
Oh la la.
It's not wasted on me.
While back at the chateau, May's children Jack and Jade are preparing raw cookies for later.
I hope this tastes nice.
The recipe uses natural, unprocessed ingredients, and the cookies are set in the freezer.
It's just quite weird. The cacao butter is weird.
Everything we make is weird.
You can see why I don't do this on day one.
While the promise of wine is going down well,
Yes.
May gets a call about the sweet treats.
Okay. Does it taste nice? Kind of. Jade, it needs to taste nice. Put more chocolate, raw cacao. Okay? All right. Well done. Bye. Bye.
The vineyard has been well known to get awards on this wine.
At last, reviewer and journalist Louise, along with fellow retreat members, get to taste the final product.
Go for it, make some noise.
This is their first touch of alcohol since they arrived.
Anyway, how you say in French? Santé? À la vôtre? Okay.
Wine tour finished, May returns to the kitchen and is straight onto quality control.
Why couldn't you have shaped them nicer? These look awful.
They don't look great. It's really weird.
What
well.
are they?
Like, look, there's some that are like rock hard, and then those like super squidgy. That was squidgy. Maybe we'll just serve the ones that are hard.
Actually, they're really good.
Are they?
I really like it.
We need to put something on them at least.
Put the rest of that chocolate.
Chocolate sprinkles. Could this be the magic ingredient?
That looks a bit better, doesn't it? I cannot believe we're serving this. Oh well, I'm sure they'll love it.
Come and try these.
Oh wow, look at those.
So those are raw cashew and banana, and those are banana and cherry.
It was beautiful.
You're not going to look so. We were treated to wonderful, I mean, amazing food. She makes magic with the ingredients. It's as simple as that.
May's been a fabulous host, food has been terrific. I think it all works together just as a really lovely package.
Praise indeed from the guests. But May's hoping to get just as big a thumbs up from journalist Louise. And a month later, she gets a chance to read Louise's review.
Actually, a little bit nervous. I'm actually reading it for the first time, so I have no idea what she will have written. Okay, the yoga retreat that replenishes your body and mind. Well, that's a good start. That's brilliant. Nutritionist May Simpkin has been running retreats at her delightful family chateau with a mission to provide a relaxed and inviting environment where guests can enjoy her clever cooking, relax, but at the same time be more active than they've probably ever been before. Aww. So, clever cooking, fantastic. So going forward, I hope that having such a lovely review is going to help me develop my retreats, whether it's a health retreat or yoga or photography or cycling retreat. There were definitely moments where I doubted whether we would get the studio ready in time, but now that we have, I'm so happy.
Well done, May. The future looks rosy for Chateau de la Vigne. At Chateau de Borno, Erin and JB are launching their events business today by hosting their first public event, a tea party for the mayor.
4 hours to go before everyone, well, no one arrives, because we still haven't had any RSVPs. I thought this morning we might have a barrage of emails indicating that people are coming, but we haven't.
There's additional pressure because they've invited the local community, including people they'd like to work with in the future.
I'm most nervous because obviously it's the mayor and we want to impress him, but also these excellent caterers who live around here we really want to work with, and they're coming too. So catering for chefs is a little bit nerve-wracking.
Erin and JB's afternoon tea includes traditional English cucumber sandwiches and classic French madeleines.
And I think I could double up the teacups so they're piled up.
But they still need to get the renovated rooms ready to view.
Time's ticking on. We need to make sure the 2 rooms upstairs look presentable enough.
Erin has noticed that their newly restored solarium has some unsightly cracks in the windows. They need a quick fix.
The aim is just to cover the pane of glass so we haven't had a moment to change it.
Erin's found some curtains that could be perfect for the job.
I'm so tired, I actually would just like to have a bath and go to bed.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And I think more importantly, it's hiding the fact that I can't clean windows.
Yeah.
Now, all the hard work since they've moved in only a matter of weeks ago is on show. The solarium is a light breakfast room for future guests. The honeymoon suite has been cleverly renovated and given a period feel with romantic touches. And the grand ballroom, once the scene of many a splendid party, is again ready to welcome and entertain guests. But back in the kitchen, they're running behind.
Oh, that is the doorbell. Right, okay. Hello, bonjour.
It's the local chefs that they're keen to impress.
Oh, so do you. Thanks so much for coming. Hello. And they're our first guests that arrived and we totally weren't ready. So typical, isn't it? It's the people you want to impress it to look good. And I hadn't even got my shoes on.
And it's not long before others start to arrive.
Non, c'est pas moi. Erin, ma fiancée. Je vous en prie, avancez-vous. Le buffet, si on peut vous servir du thé, du café.
C'est vrai que le château, on y est venu. Moi, j'y suis venue quand j'étais petite.
Ah bon? I'm impressed. I honestly thought we would have 5 people, but we have quite a lot of people here. So, and the mayor is here. He has arrived with his wife. Seeing our neighbours and people who have a bit of a connection to the chateau who want to sort of have a look inside, so that's lovely.
With the party in full swing, it's time for Erin's centrepiece, the Victoria sponge.
It might not be completely perfect, but quite like the rustic berries. Du gâteau? Du gâteau? C'est un gâteau anglais traditionnel qui s'appelle Victoria Sponge. C'est un gâteau à la vanille avec de la fruits. C'est simple, mais c'est si vous voulez.
On mangera pas ce soir, hein?
Despite Erin's hard sell, not everyone's biting. At least it's thumbs up from one of the chefs.
You really like it? Oh, merci. Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh, merci. that was another compliment from a French. She used to work in the chateau. Her father used to be the chef in the chateau when it was an institute, so that's a very big compliment. She enjoys my cake. So. Great.
Ah oui, j'aimerais bien goûter.
Oui, oui, oui.
News spreads that Erin's cake is worth trying.
Merci bien.
Cake's going down well.
Waouh, ça marche vraiment ça. On est vraiment tombé amoureux de la région. On a vraiment reçu un accueil très très chaleureux de partout et c'est vrai que ça nous a vraiment touchés. Donc merci beaucoup de votre accueil.
It's time to see what the mayor and his wife think of Erin and JB's renovation so far.
Non, c'est pas fini, mais c'était juste pour donner un peu voilà, le style. Voilà. Ouais.
This is the first time we've done a real party here. So it was a real pleasure to show people and have a genuine reaction of, oh, wow, actually this looks nice.
Si on refait des chambres au-dessus, on compte refaire, je crois que c'est 5 chambres, 6 chambres. People were quite pleased to see that, again, the doors of the chateau were open. We have plans. This is going to be open.
I think we got the seal of approval today.
Yeah, I think we did.
So c'est la suite nuptiale. I think today is definitely a high point. We've had our first booking for a wedding.
That's fantastic news. It looks like the events business really is up and running at Chateau de Borno.
We are now at a stage when we can start welcoming parties. This is what this place was made for.
Next time...
Take your throne, Your Highness.
I let Angel's dad, Steve, loosen one of my toys.
Dump it far away. Hang on.
But he's not digging it.
Not very successful at the moment.
A couple explore their latest chateau.
Look at it. Look at the sheer size of the thing.
Wow, that's beautiful, isn't it?
One owner gives her chateau a long overdue spring clean.
This has definitely not been swept since the 1860s.
And another pair gets stuck into their mammoth renovation project.
She's a bit like the Terminator. You put a tool in her hand and off she goes.